Let me see what you have! No!
Hi Peachy Wee Wee, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I launched the game and it immediately told me this game needs a controller for the best experience. Do I have to use a controller? I don't want to use a controller. But how are you, Peachy? He did what? Unforgivable. Unforgivable. How dare he? How dare? Anyway, I'm glad you're doing well. I stepped away for like 2 seconds. 2 seconds, Peachy. Oh yeah, they very much want me to use a controller. Huh? Ugh. This is the worst. I'm just turning all the freaking sound down because this game is hurting my ears. You fudging would, wouldn't you? This game was on the wrong resolution the whole time. Not that you would have noticed, but it was and made me upset. Frame rate 30? Shut the fudge up. Get out of here. This is why we go into the settings before every game. I know you guys can't see it yet. It's fine. Don't worry about it. quack quack. Hello everybody, how are you all doing? Hope we're doing fantastically. Welcome to Final Fantasy 14. Oh wait, no, wrong game. 7. I will say though, the music, I'm getting very much Final Fantasy 14 vibes. Obviously 14 is based off of all the older Final Fantasy games, so like it's gonna happen, but like this is just a track that I'm already familiar with from 14, I think, probably. Anyway, I need to turn the sound down. The music is still too loud. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well. Peachy, how are you? I already asked, but I'm asking again. Anyone else who's here? I hope you're doing fantastically today. Okay, context, backstory.
I'm gonna pet my bad dragon.
Chibi? Firstly, hi Chibi, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Secondly, in my defense, I'm still playing Final Fantasy 14 every week. But you're right, it might take 7 years for me to finish that one, but like I'm still playing that. 15, I kinda honestly want to drop. I just stopped enjoying it and it got boring and dull and I don't want to play it anymore. So we're playing 7 now. Because Peachy redeemed it, so blame it on Peachy. Also, what is it with you guys redeeming Final Fantasy games? I think the first person to... No, did someone redeem 14? No, I just started playing 14. But 15 was redeemed, this game was redeemed. What's next, huh? Huh? Anyway. Hi, Chibi. Hi, Peachy. How are you both? I hope you're both doing well. Let's do a new game. What camera controls would you like to use? Use IJKL. Does it really expect me to use... We'll just do... Classic is recommended if you want to focus on using commands in battle. Player control character will attack and defend automatically, allowing you to focus on executing commands. Oh. Oh, fudge that. You did it because you said you wanted to stream it. It's your fault, Peachy! No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. As I said, like, it was on the list at some point to play. I just didn't know when I was gonna, and you were like, you're gonna do it now. And I was like, well, I'm doing it now then. I'm doing it now. So, we're here. I'm not gonna pick classic, because the reason I didn't like 15 so much was because it was hold down a button and the character would just attack. So, we're gonna do not a classic. I just don't know whether I want to do easy or normal. It can be changed at any time. Okay, we're doing normal. I don't know what that is, Peachy. New game's default settings, new game head styles, high level characters, and oh god no. God no. No, we're doing a new game. No handouts, no free stuff. Oh yeah, so for people who weren't here when I was talking about this game last time, I have played this game before. I didn't like 100% or anything, but I played it before. I remember a fair amount of it, so it's not a blind... Wait, why'd I call it blind playthrough? I said first playthrough by default on my stream. This is not my first playthrough. I'm silly. This is just a playthrough. I'm silly. You love free stuff. Hi, Sid. How are you? Hope you're doing well. No, I have played it before. It's not a first playthrough, is what I was trying to say, but then I realized I put the wrong thing in my stream title, so we're fine. How are you though, Sid? I hope you're doing well. You love free stuff? I too love free stuff, but I don't like being given a bunch of free stuff to make the game, like, stupidly easy, you know? Leafeon, hi, how are you? Hope you're also doing well. Not a blind playthrough. Wait, guys, I'm doing a blind playthrough. What are we doing? What are we looking at? What's going on? I hear train. Somewhat. Not even slightly. When I get to Rebirth, that'll be a first playthrough. Because I've not played Rebirth. So, you know, it's kind of like I'm experiencing the whole of Final Fantasy VII for the first time. Not really. Also, I will say I love the world. I love the world that this game was set in. And I think I said this last time too, for those of you who don't know, my first experience with Final Fantasy ever was Final Fantasy VII. Because I wanted to I got to a point where I was like, everyone's saying how great Final Fantasy is. I've never played a single Final Fantasy game in my life. I'll play Final Fantasy VII Remake. And so Remake was my first time playing it. I enjoyed it and I was like, well, fudge, I may as well play the MMO. And then I played the MMO. I think that's what happened. My memory may be just completely incorrect. Or I might have touched the MMO for a bit during like the big WoW, like, migration that happened, and then didn't really get into it, and then gave 7 Remake the proper Final Fantasy go, but I'm ranting is what's happening. I'm rambling. You see cyclists lasting 250 points per bike? Chibi! No. I keep lying. I'm not. It's. So, like, yes, but. Yes, but. Actually, I could probably check. How do you check? Because I know I started Final Fantasy 7 in like, sorry, Final Fantasy 14 in 2022, 23? I think 23. When aren't I rambling? I don't know. I started Final Fantasy 14 in 2023. The question is, when did I play this game? When did this game come out? Because I played it on PS4 initially. No, PS4? PS4, PS5. Let's have a look when I last played it. PlayStation's not going to tell me when I last played it, are they? They're so not going to tell me. That's so sad. Wouldn't you like to know, brother boy? Gotta hydrate. Thank you. It's all the talking I'm doing. Ableton 2020 was the release date. And that was on PS4? That can't be right. Released on PS4 in 2020? Wasn't the PS5 already out by then? Oh no, it wasn't. Shoot. The PS5 came out months later. Wild. That's crazy. My fudging memory is just... Okay, you guys just can't trust my memory. That's what this is. Don't trust my memory. just don't. I forgot how long this intro is though. But it's cool. Oh my god, guys, it's Cloud. I mean, I have no idea who this is. I've never played Final Fantasy in my life. Nailed it. I also have no idea how the game's going to work with keyboard and mouse controls. I really don't want to use a controller. I'm sick of playing games with a controller recently. So let's hope keyboard and mouse is playable. How do you know there's a person if you... Oh, fudge, you're right, Sid. I have good hearing. And I can hear the chat as well. Oh my god, it's Bob. I know it's not Bob, I can't remember his name.
Get down here,
I remember his name, it's Barrett. Like, Ironworks crew. I already have a materia in my sword. Okay, let's test controls, and by test controls I mean I can't even pause the game. This is so sad. What if I don't like the controls? Hi, Barrett.
Halt! Who goes there?
It's the clouds. It's not important, don't worry about it. Use F to... Why is it F to... I want to click. I want to click with my mouse. Clicky, click, click. Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse. That's it. That's the names. Use a controller, but I don't wanna. Although I will say the control scheme is really weird. Like, what do you mean M is back? Fine, Sid, I'll use a controller. I won't be happy, but I don't want it. I don't want it. We'll see how it goes with keyboard and mouse for now. We'll see. Keyboard controls for the game are horrendous.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Oh look, I can click with my mouse.
Not bad.
I got an achievement for winning a battle, guys. I'm gonna regret it. Okay, so M is the pause button. Look, we'll see how this goes, okay? We'll see how it goes. Because so this PS4 literally means I don't want to play. Well, okay, so as I said, I've played quite a few games on controller recently, and I'm just sick of it. I don't want to use a controller. Keyboards are bad, it just gets worse. Bet. I'll do it. I'll be the first person to play through the whole game with a keyboard and mouse. I'll do it.
Have fun.
Once bars fully carried, can perform special actions. Charges can be used immediately. Save. Try attacking the enemy to fill the gauge.
Freeze! Move and we shoot!
Go ahead.
Press to use any of the commands. Crazy. You even play board game? Okay, I actually like huge respect to the devs of that game for making it because here's the thing about Baldur's Gate, right? The UI on PC, like the default UI, the game is literally a CRPG, and obviously, and CRPGs are very much like PC, like you don't like they're not very console friendly because of the controls and all the different options and menus and fudging hotkeys and all that sort of stuff. They're just not console friendly. The devs did such a phenomenal job with the controller UI. Like such a good job. I actually kind of like the controller UI. But I ain't playing that game with the controller. You're tough to unironically like these controls out of spite. I absolutely am and will, maybe, possibly. I'm not, you know, we'll see. Press and try using a command.
Enough of this.
Abilities. Bravers jump into the air, strike your foe with a powerful attack. And then this is lunge with a piercing that has multiple hits. Hits multiple times. You know, hits multiple times. Why not?
Soldier operation!
He was gonna say something and then I stabbed him. You can check the map open menus, view various kinds. M is the main menu, N is objectives. Wait, why? Press M to open the main menu and N for the map. Why is map not M and menu is escape? I'm gonna fudging change that. I'm gonna go into the controller keyboard settings. I'm gonna rebind all my controls. M is for map. No, N is for map, because it's time to have a nap. That's what it. Yep. On the main menu, you can view your inventory, save, load a game. Cool. Let's ignore all of that and go controls. It's mouse and keyboard settings. I need that. Okay, let's have a little look here. Open main menu, pause. Should be. Escape is cancelled. You can't bind anything to escape. You meant to say menu, Sid. See, this is my problem, Sid. That's my problem. I hate that you can't bind anything to escape. That's so stupid. Okay, well, do I have a button for enter? Oh, enter is confirmed. Cancels escape. Hold on, wait, guys, we can figure this out. Hold on, we can bind it to tilt. I did actually consider that. And then maybe like backspace. Select lock on target left. The fudge is that? Hold on. What? Why the fudge is a backspace and tab? Oh my goodness, this is. So this is just like a very interesting. The controller UI makes sense. I don't want to play with the controller. I don't want to do it. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Please. Please don't make me. Keyboard is horrendous. I'll do it. Don't worry. I can figure this out. Okay, where is map? Map should be N, right? And now we can change map to M, like a fudging reasonable person. Okay. Toggle minimap. Well, I'm gonna leave that on. Reset camera, evade. Why is evade R? Guard is control. Interact, talk is E. Your guard should be right click. I can't assign right click. Oh, wait, I can't. Okay. I figured it out. There we go. Okay. Your chat thing is right click. My chat thing is right click? You mean talking? Wait, I'm confused. Evading, let's make control. And then guard can be R. I'm fudging that. You don't think we're seeing the game tonight? No, guys, we can work it out. We can work this out. It'll be okay. See, look, we're basically there. See, look, everything's fine. Shortcut menus. Yeah. This is fine. We'll do great. Okay. We'll do great. Talking is right click, not anymore. What is this? Oh, that was his dead body. I knew that. Okay, see, guys, we're gonna be fine now. See, I've figured everything out. We're all solved. Everything's good.
Drop the weapon.
We're good. I need to turn the audio down, don't I?
Yeah, what he said.
You can defend against.
You're coming.
Okay. Pressing R to guard or Control to evade. Or I can right-click to
Don't get
guard.
surrounded. Try harder.
Okay, they still hurt me. Talking is still right-click. Oh no, it still is, but like I'm not gonna use it. Easy peasy.
That it?
And I didn't even have to use a single controller button. It's crazy, guys. I do need to turn the audio down though, still. It's still very loud. Oh, it's mostly sound effects and speech. It's fine. Can I change my the mouse sensitivity? Oh no, there are no mouse. Guys, there may not be any mouse sensitivity settings. Guys, the game is meant for controller. I don't think there are any. Wait. I think that's it. Maybe. Ah, it's fine. How do you run? Is there no running? Is there no sprinting? Is this the fastest I can go? I got potions, chat, and I'm not afraid to use them. Okay, that's a lie, though. That is a lie. I will hold on to them for the entirety of the game. It was control? What was control? If you find boxes with the Shinra logo, press smash them with your sword. Okay. Oh, controllers. Why is control? Hold on. Chat, we have to change another setting. Chat, we have to change another setting. we can't have control be sprint. That's ridiculous, chat. Dash held as wait, hold on. That's dashing. Holding it. Shift, and then that could be. Wait, why is the evade no longer control? Because the. Oh no. You know, we're gonna reset that and then reset that. Why can we have two bound to like? Why is it if I make this control it unbinds that? Why? How does that make any sense? Why can control be here twice? It was your punishment for lying. You need to play with the controller. I refuse. Oh, because it's evade and dash are the same button. Ah, whatever. We can have evade on shift. Is probably a lot easier, actually, when you think about it. We got a little gameplay. No, it's okay. It's okay, guys. We'll figure this out. We'll be fine.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest
We're
of
getting
us.
so much gameplay, guys.
I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
He looks so upset for someone who's only met him one time. Like, these guys don't know who we are.
Real joy to
You'll
look
keep
at,
us
too.
safe, right, Cloud?
Here we go.
Totally. Oh, I need to talk to him to
People
continue.
know this first.
Guess I'm not on the same page as people.
You love
I'd
Biggs?
say you're not even reading the same book.
Enough. We're done here.
Or even the same...
Give it a rest.
I like all the characters. They're all pretty cool. Well, most of the characters. Wow, he just pushed me aside. I don't like Barrett anymore. Sorry, guys.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I
So
think.
excited. Sid, just wait. It's only a couple days. Just wait. Wait for the new patch. Start an entirely new playthrough with the new classes. Make everyone a new subclass. It'll be so much fun.
Wedge.
Thanos kills them all. Actually, Leafeon, Thanos kills half of them. God, get it right. Can't believe you right
You
now.
better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gil.
Well, if I'm not worth the money, you guys won't be alive to complain about it. Which half? I don't know, the random half. He kills 50% of them randomly. Don't you know this, Leafeon? Shaking my head. We won't know until they're dead. Oh, I thought those were guards. They are in fact not guards. You can press G to lock onto targets. See, I do like that. Get him, boy! Oh, you know what I don't like though? It's not easy to swap between targets on keyboard. Chat, don't make me do it. Chat, don't make me do it. I staggered an enemy. Why is this dog stronger than its human?
It's over.
Can we talk about that?
Nothing to it.
The dog's stronger than the human. Don't you remember backspace and you know it's backspace and tab or it's left and right. But like if I'm using the mouse to attack and do things, I don't want to then like reach over the
Backed by
keyboard and, like...
unpopular demand, me!
Kai, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. But also because I'm using a mouse, I don't actually need to handle a lock-on system. Can you be in VC? Kai. The problem, right? The problem is I'd have to tab out of the game to get into a VC with you. And then also, what about everyone else who wants to be in a VC? Guys, do we want a Kai as a guest star again? Tab out then. Chat. Do we want a Kai as a guest star? Chat. You guys like a Kai? Chat, you guys like a Kai? do we want a Kai guest star?
This way.
What are we seeing, Peachy? What are we seeing? Always.
Not so fast. We've got company.
Can you be in the VC? Chat, are we just gonna have like a fudging hectic everyone in the VC stream? Is that what you guys want? Is that what you guys want? Give me again content. Look. I'm not gonna have everyone in the VC. I don't know. Are you? So here's the thing. Can I be in the VC? Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna say this once, chat. I'm doing it just now. You just want to be in the VC while I eat your sandwich. Oh, so you're not even gonna talk. You just want to be here. Can you not be in the VC? It's okay, Peachy. You don't have to be in the VC. You don't have to be in the VC. Look. Here's the thing, okay, guys. Here's the thing. Akai asked first, so Akai can be in the VC. I don't know if I want to have too many people in the VC though. I feel like if there are too many people in the VC, that'll just be chaotic and bad. Akai's already calling. I haven't even like explained. Okay, I gotta. Okay. Akai privately called me anyway, so there's not gonna be a stream VC. Oh my god, hi Akai. How are you?
Hi.
Oh my god, when you talk, your little thing does a dance.
Yeah.
You know, people, you'd be quiet anyway. Akai, do you want other people to be in the VC?
Like I said, I just want to eat my sandwich.
Okay,
it doesn't really matter to me.
Here's what I'm gonna do, chat. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna say this blanket to everyone here. If you want to be in the VC, let me know. I'll drag you into the live VC in my Discord. If you don't want to be in the VC, well then don't. But also I'll do it as a case-by-case basis because I don't want people who I don't really know to be joining the VC. Because
Okay, so how about this stream? It just be me, and then next stream you can have open VC for your community.
wow, guys, I'm sorry. Akai wants exclusivity. I'm sorry.
That's not what I.
That's what you said.
That's not what I meant. That was not my intention.
You literally telling me you want to be the only one in VC on this stream.
Because you're just like, well, I don't want too many people to be in VC, because it just sounds like you're trying to tell people no.
No. I just don't want randoms in the VC.
So who in the chat right now is a fucking random? Let me know.
No one currently at the moment, but there may be lurkers in the chat at the moment who want to join in the VC.
Oh my god. He's stalling, chat. He's stalling.
Okay. What we're gonna do?
Look at him.
No. Okay. what? Akai, you have veto powers because you asked first. But what we're gonna do, coward. No, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna. If Akai's okay with this, if she doesn't want to veto, we're gonna swap over to the server VC. I'm gonna go in the going live chat. People who want to join, you can join the waiting for live, and I'll drag you in, and then you can.
Oh
join.
my god!
So,
Wait,
Sid
wait.
and Leafeon,
Can
you
we
can join
have
in.
like can we have like interviews to like see who can be in the live VC? Can we do? Can we please? Like,
You know
everyone
what?
fills out
Fudge
an
it,
application.
fudge it. Okay,
like...
okay, no, fudge it. No, we're gonna do a live interview on stream for everyone who wants to stay in the VC. You get pulled into the VC chat, you get interviewed with me and Akai, and if you're in, you're in, and if you're not in, you get kicked out.
I'm here for this. We will kick you promptly.
Okay, Akai, swap to my Discord.
I'm going. I'm already there.
Okay, chat. We're just waiting for Akai to swap in. There we go. Oh, fudge, Akai, you have powers to just join my chat? What the hell?
No, we're not interviewing me.
no, we're not interviewing you. Okay, Akai, we have 2 people in the waiting room. We've got Primal Leafeon and we got Sid. Who are we interviewing first?
Okay, so this is what we gotta do, right? So first we have to interview them separately, then we have to do a group interview, right?
I wasn't going to do the group interview. I was just going to do the separate one.
No. Well, how about we do the group interview first and then the individual interviews? Like scare them a little bit. You know what I mean?
No.
All while I drink my pineapple juice.
Fudge it. Okay, we'll bring them both in. Okay, Sid, Leafeon, you better be ready.
Wait. How about let me flip a coin actually. Heads for individual interviews, tails for the other one.
Group?
Yeah, that. Tails is group.
Chat, I hope you're ready for this chaos. Because I'm not.
Let's see.
How long does it take to flip a goddamn coin?
I do 2 out of 3. It's
Okay.
heads. So tails was group, so heads is individual.
So we're doing individual.
Let me pull up mock interview questions.
You guys get fudging mock into. I thought we were just gonna go with the vibes. I thought we were just gonna start randomly talking about stuff. Like, no, you're bringing up proper interview questions. Okay.
Yeah. So
You know
it's
what?
gonna start off with tell me about yourself. Then it's gonna be like, why are you interested in being in this VC?
Okay, you're the HR person. That's literally your job. You can do the interviews. I'll sit back. Okay.
No, it's not my job to conduct interviews.
Doesn't matter. You're doing them.
No, I'm shy.
You've got the questions, Akai.
I'm leaving.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm dragging over one person. You ready, Kai?
Okay.
Okay, we're dragging over Sid because Sid said they wanted to join first. So after you, I mean. Okay.
Okay.
Sid, hello.
Hello, Sid. Happy time zone.
I forgot about holding the bush to talk. That's my bad.
All right, Sid, you are now in the hot seat. Welcome. We will now conduct the VC interview.
Most excellent.
AJ,
You
say
have the
something.
questions.
It doesn't matter. Say something. This is your channel.
Thank you for joining us here, Sid. We hope you're very excited to be with us today in this interview.
Thank you. I lost my job last week, so it's good to be back on the market.
I'm very sorry to hear that, Sid. Hopefully, if things go well, you'll have a new job here with us on AJ Streaming Enterprises.
I would love that. Thank you. You gotta do it, AJ.
It's too real. Hold on.
My sister had a baby and all of its legs fell off.
Oh my god. Sid, you're hired. I don't know.
No, wait, we were meant to do an interview. Sid.
I thought it was America's Got Talent rules where I can just have a sad story and then I get the gold star.
God damn. Twisted my arm.
My colleague seems to be having a bit of a time at the moment, so I'll just take over momentarily. What makes you want to?
Effect on women.
Okay, no, I got it.
Sorry, did you say you have that effect on women?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Somebody better clip this. Like this whole bit. I mean this whole bit clip, please.
You can find me at Sid Vieira on every platform.
Oh yeah, no, of course. We got to shout out Sid, of course. That's so true, so true. Hold on,
Okay.
excuse me.
Okay. I'm better now. Let me just take a swig of my pineapple juice really quick. Let me just.
Sid, what makes you want to work for us at AJ Streaming VC Enterprises? That I changed the name
I was gonna start off with tell me about yourself, but okay.
Well, you see, I have a $30,000 surgery at the end of the year, and seeing as I just lost my job, I really need to get income again quickly, otherwise I won't be able to afford it.
No, completely understandable. One thing you should be aware of, you aren't going to be paid here.
That's completely fine. I can make money with wares.
What wares do you sell?
I can make fresh pasta AJ.
And balloon animals, I've heard.
And balloon animals. Sometimes I combine the both.
Please tell me how you combine balloon animals and pasta.
Well, sometimes when you make a dog, they want it to be a shaggy dog, so you kind of have to overlay the balloon bits with pasta to make it look like it's got that little mop top.
Understandable.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How do you handle stress or pressure?
Terribly. I have an anxiety disorder which leads to feeling panic attacks.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Me too. It has been a detriment in my life this far.
Jesus fucking Christ. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Honestly, I didn't think I'd make it to 18, so...
Sid, I hope you're okay.
I am crying, but it's because I'm laughing too much.
Fuck. Why are you interested in this role?
Have you ever had a dream? Have you ever had a dream at Kai?
Just a dream.
I've had a dream.
My dream since
believe.
I was a child was to work with dolphins. And I feel like this is the closest I'm ever gonna get.
Hold on, did you just call us both dolphins? Wait a second.
No. We're the closest that they'll get to us being dolphins. Come on now, Kai. Come on now. We're the closest you'll get.
Oh my fucking god, AJ.
What?
Jesus fuck. Shit. All right. So we have one more
I feel like
interview
I'm
lined
crushing
up.
this right now.
We have one more interview lined up, but please be on the lookout for your email. We will reach out to you shortly.
Thank you for your time, Sid.
No worries. Thank you for having me.
Okay, I'm gonna put you. Okay. Don't drag in the next person yet. AJ,
Yeah,
what?
okay, I'll wait. I didn't drag anyone in.
Sid is a good kid.
I think Sid is a very good hire. I feel like definitely a great fit for this VC.
Chat, how do we feel?
How do we what?
Chat, how do we feel? Oh, how do we feel, chat? Oh my god, I'm crying. I'm actually crying. Holy shit. I didn't even get to eat any of my sandwich yet. Holy fuck. Hey, yo.
We here like to hire people based on their merits and...
Hey, listen, those are some big merits. I don't know. I'm sorry. Woo!
You can't even get close to me.
No,
it's okay, we have multiple openings.
Yes, it's okay. Don't worry. If one position isn't for you, we can find something else for you.
We can?
Chat, aren't we glad that I came into the VC?
I think they're more glad that Sid came into the VC.
I was the one who proposed the idea.
This is true. Are we ready for our next
Damn.
candidate? Are we ready for our next candidate?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Leafeon, I hope you're ready.
Leafeon. Leafeon,
Hello.
welcome.
Hi.
Welcome.
How are you today?
Tired.
I see, I see.
Very
We just
fair.
have a few questions for you, and then
Yeah.
afterwards, AJ and I are going to, talk amongst ourselves and see, how we feel. Is that okay with you?
Perfectly fine.
This is already
Okay,
so much more
so-
professional than the previous one, so continue.
I'm trying to keep it together. Shut up. I'm trying to be fair. I'm trying to be fair.
I'm also really trying to keep it together. I'm crying.
So funny. Okay. Whew. And okay, here we go. Okay, Leafeon. So tell us about yourself.
I'm overly emotional.
Oh, that's it.
That's it.
Excellent. Moving on. Why are you interested in our company?
I don't know. I like the Fudge Man.
It's pretty good. It's
Anything
pretty
in
good.
particular about the fudge man you like?
Wow.
Sorry. My brain is losing cells quickly.
Wow.
Sorry. Anything in particular about the fudge man that you like?
I don't know. I'm here more than I probably should be.
Can't fault them for that.
What?
What?
Okay. Describe a time you faced a challenge and how you dealt with it.
Waking up today.
And how did you deal with that?
That's so true.
Forced myself out of bed because I was dehydrated.
That's so true.
It's very fudging relatable. It's either being dehydrated, it's needing to go to the bathroom, or realizing, oh shoot, I gotta get up for work.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm crying.
If you were given the opportunity to improve this voice chat, what would you do?
Not be in
Have
this
more voice chat.
Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't hear you over Kai answering the question.
I'm sorry.
Have more total voice chats.
Hmm.
I
It's a
just
very
say
good
get rid
idea.
of all of them.
Or did he
In
mean
fact, nuke the whole
specifically this
server.
voice chat?
I mean, if you also had an answer for specifically
Oh,
this
wow.
voice chat.
Oh wow.
Bring Sydney back.
Oh. No. This is your time to shine. We're here to talk about you and emphasize you. It's okay. And you're doing great. Don't worry. AJ, do you have any other questions?
I do.
Okay.
If you could say one thing to the people right now, what would you tell them?
Drink water.
Thank you for
Hydration. I didn't actually claim hydrate
I did.
this time. I claimed it earlier.
You did, and I drank then. Okay, well, do you have any further questions, Akai?
I do. I have a few.
Oh, a few? Oh, okay.
I have a few. So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Let's see. Working a job.
I mean, it's better than seeing yourself unemployed, so we'll give you that one.
Optimism. I like
No,
that.
that's already
optimism's
been
very good.
happening for the
Very good.
past almost 2 years.
You got spunk, kid. Tell us why we should hire you.
I just enjoy being around.
And so we should hire you for that?
AJ.
Oh no, I can make funny moments here and there. Not often.
I'm always looking for funny moments. I think we give him a chance.
Why are you leaving your current position for this one?
What current position?
If you were listening, Akai, he already told us he has nothing.
I'm trying to be funny. Shut up. Okay, so what do you know about our company?
I've been in uh a Journey voice chat incorporated once before.
Mhm.
I don't remember this. Am I a horrible person for this, Akai? I don't
We were
remember.
playing Marvel Rivals.
AJ, you
Rivals.
forget everybody. It's fine. This is why I message you all the time, because I don't want you to forget me, because you would if I didn't.
No, that's not true.
Anyway, all right, Leafy, right now, put exclamation point followage in the chat. I want to see. Go ahead.
Wait, why are we bullying Leafy on here? Sid got it like so
I'm not-
quick.
I'm not bullying. I need to see. Excellent.
Funnily enough, it's not that long. I've known about AJ for a couple of years,
But that's okay.
but forgot to follow.
Wait. Oh no. Yeah, I was gonna say that's okay though, because since you've been following, you have been a regular supporter of the company, and that's what we want to hear.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Well, I think we have all the questions answered, unless you can think of anything else there, Sid. Sid, Akai,
Do
I was
you
literally
have
looking at
any-
Sid's profile.
Do you have any questions for us, Leafy?
When are you gonna continue the MSQ in Final Fantasy 14?
I did
More
it
than
yes-
one mission, I mean. More than one mission.
Thank you for your time, Leafeon. We'll be back with you shortly.
Got his ass.
Was he not
Yes.
memorable enough to follow? Listen, I didn't want to say it. No, it's because but no, in all seriousness though, it's because Leafeon knew about me from Late stream. I still do, like, I stop by Late stream like quite a bit, raid her a lot, that sort of thing. Leafeon's a regular of Lay, so he knew about me and they just never gave me a chance, honestly.
Well, now he's giving you a chance, so it's okay.
Are you finally eating a Kai?
Yeah, I'm finally eating my sandwich.
Did you
Well-
or did you store so much Mystic Blue up twice? Yes, but shut up. So I think we have two very good candidates here, Kai.
All right, chat. How do we feel?
Yeah, chat. Everyone in chat, I want to hear everyone's opinions right now. How we feel, including how Sydney feels about herself and how Leafeon feels about himself. And I need all those opinions.
Yes. Right now.
And Peachy, how do you feel about yourself as well? I don't want you to feel left out. How do you feel about yourself as well, Peachy?
Yes. And chat, how does everybody feel about us?
Get him in.
Or I riot.
I mean, listen. We gotta listen to Peachy right now. You know, we gotta listen to her.
We also have to wait for everybody else's opinions.
This is true. This is true. You feel badge? Why do you feel badge? Don't feel badge. Unless you're feeling like a cool badge that you put on and wear it with pride, because badges are really cool. Okay, but
Oh my
listen. That's not doing a very good job of, like, convincing us to. We're gonna accept you in anyway, I think. Because you're too shy. No, it's okay, Peachy. You don't have to. You don't have to, Peachy. It's fine. You do not have to. Look, I want to say this as well, just like for reference for those of you in chat. You never have to join a voice chat or, like, do anything to be appreciated. I appreciate you already for just hanging out in stream, being in text chat, just, like, even just lurking, being present. Hi, Turbo, how are you? Turbo's a great example. Turbo does a lot of lurking here. Totally fine. I don't care that Turbo doesn't, like, jump into VC and, like, fudging do everything like Leafeon and Sid just did. That's okay. I appreciate all of you for just being here and supporting me and just being good people. And I love you all, platonically, because that would be weird.
Does anyone else want any last-minute submissions for their applications?
Remake. We're doing the remake. We put it on hold to interview people to join the VC, but we're doing the remake. How am I calling out Turbo? I'm saying I appreciate. Shut the fudge up! I think we're ready to bring them in. What do you think? What do you think?
It's up to you. You're the streamer. You're Mr. Streamer.
Let's go full
Just know
chaos
that I'll
chat.
be muted because I'm.
Yeah,
Just
no,
know
you
that I'll
eat
be
your
muted because
sandwich.
I'm eating my sandwich. Congratulations!
Congrats,
You both
Turbo!
made the cut.
Oh yeah, and congrats you two for making the cut to the VC as well.
Oh my god, I made it. I didn't see myself being here in 5 years.
Well, congratulations. It's been 3 minutes, so you made it.
Woo.
That's so good for you, Turbo. I'm glad to hear that. That's amazing.
Yeah. Let me hold on. Turbo.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, well now that all the candidates and the new employees are here, congratulations. Your contract is don't say anything that you get banned on Twitch or you'll get kicked out of the VC. You're getting paid $0 a year, and be a good person. That's your contract.
Can I get paid in publicity?
You get paid
Like
as much
$0 in publicity.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can get paid in as much publicity as you can make for yourself by talking in the VC during the stream.
Turbo.
What is up, gamers? Welcome back to a Johnny's stream. We are playing the remake today.
Sid, what the fuck was that? You?
What the fuck was that?
I just had a moment. I was like, I don't recognize that voice. I don't recognize who's Leafeon's muted, so it's not him. But like, how?
I got a big
My
range.
brain shut off.
My company sucks. My company is great. We just got 2 new hires. They're wanting to work here, even though I'm paying them nothing and giving them absolutely nothing. That's how good we are.
I mean, it works for McDonald's hiring teenagers.
Jesus.
Well, I'm going back to drinking my pineapple juice. Y'all have fun.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
have
gonna
your-
be chilling here.
You have your food. We can continue to play the game now.
Think you can stop me?
Yes.
A likely
You should-
story.
What do you mean? I'm
You
already
should
playing.
totally share your screen
Oh,
in
actually,
the VC so
that's
we
a
can
good
watch
idea.
it real time.
That's a great
Uh-huh.
idea. So shut the fudge up, Akai. I'm agreeing with you. Can someone pay you in chicken nuggets? That depends.
Can I be paid in chicken nuggets?
Okay, listen. If you want to get paid in chicken nuggets, there's one problem. Okay, there's one problem with that. I don't have the possibility or ability to give any of you guys chicken nuggets at all at any end.
That's okay. I just ate half a kilo of Taco Bell.
Did you say half a kilo of
Was
Taco
never
Bell?
in doubt.
Something like that. It was a lot of Taco Bell. I might be underselling it.
Okay. I just started today, Turbo. Yes. I forgot which. Wait.
Have you ever heard of a game called Schedule 1?
I've heard of it. It's the one where you sell drugs, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Why mayhaps be you asking?
I think the guy's gonna ask me to play Schedule 1 with her.
Points gun. This is not a request. This is a demand, AJ.
How much is Schedule 1, Akai?
It's
less
about
than
15
7 grams.
USD.
Less than 7.
It's less than a here.
Less than a what?
Don't worry about it. You'll learn in the game.
Guys, the last time, chat, the last time I became a drug dealer, it didn't go very well, okay?
Oh, it's
You have our guidance this time.
I don't know if I
it's
want
20
you guys-
USD.
So it's 30 Australian dollars.
Damn. That's
Yeah.
horrible.
Yes, worthless.
Well, you guys think you're complaining
But
about your
it's so
$80
worth it.
Nintendo games? Our Nintendo games are about to be $120.
That's ridiculous, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the 80.
Yeah, I know.
I'll take the 80. I didn't complain because I was like, listen, I just want my upgraded graphics for Zelda. I'm chilling.
Oh, I know.
I don't
I'm
want my
so excited for
Tomodachi
that.
life.
I know. Tomodachi Life, Mario Kart, I'm so hyped for. That don't do anything illegal or anything will be good. No, Turbo, don't do it. Turbo, no. Wait, did I just go backwards? I just went backwards, chat. Wait, did I go back? Where am I going? Chat, I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah, everyone should get Schedule 1. It's a great game.
The Kai literally out here telling us to drugs. No illegal things. Well, chat, now I can't play the game for 5 minutes because we are currently literally in the middle of doing something illegal. Thanks,
Yeah,
Leafeon.
you're literally doing something illegal.
You gotta leave the
Thanks,
building
Leafy.
now.
I don't even. The problem is I don't even know where I'm going. I don't know how to leave the building. Where am I? Where am I?
Great question. I honestly wasn't paying attention and I'm lost too.
Cloud's face is. How the fudge is Cloud's? Wait, face card. Wait, hold on. What?
Oh, I see what you did. Okay. You want to go back up the elevator.
What do you mean? What do you mean his face card is illegal? What do you? Wait, do I want to go back up the elevator?
Wait,
I think you went.
whose face card?
Cloud.
Hold on,
Oh, I went down the elevator. You're right.
because Cloud's face card never declines.
What the fudge is a face card?
His face, he's
They're
attractive.
confusing the old man.
I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Okay, you guys don't have to answer this question at all. How old is everyone in the voice chat right now?
I am 28 in a week.
Okay, so I'm younger than you.
Ooh.
Also, happy birthday for a week ago.
I am
Wait,
most likely
no,
in a
James.
week,
being-
so the
Oh, in a
next.
week. Okay.
AJ,
I'll be
you're older,
20 in a
though.
month.
No, I'm 28 in May. Okay.
So we're the
Oh.
same age.
Wait, we're the same age. What do you mean? I'm like a couple of weeks younger than you. We're not the same age. I'm younger.
AJ, please. AJ,
What?
stop it.
What?
Stop it. Get some help.
For what?
Never mind.
Let's go.
So yeah, you can't. So my point is, you can't call me old man.
I can because I'm younger than you.
Yeah, but not by much. Oh wait, I see the
I
point.
can call everyone here old.
I am
Alright.
old, everything hurts.
Oh no.
Oh my god, AJ, I told you I sliced my thumb open yesterday, right?
Yeah, you did, and I was like, stop talking about it. I'm just crying. That hurts me. Can't talk to. Oh, I can talk to this guy.
I'll secure our escape route, okay?
Okay,
Yeah,
Wedge.
everyone should get Schedule 1, it's fun. And then we'll be able to run away from the cops with AJ when he gets it.
Now
And
hold on.
We'll sell crack cocaine and meth.
See, here's
That's more illegal things.
Yeah, that's more illegal. Oh fudge! I already screwed up the redemption. I need to refund you. I forgot about it.
Soldiers
I
make
gotta
town
refund you. I forgot
mad,
about it.
But I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you seen a few reactors.
I figured you would.
So
Yeah.
how we
Whoops.
get to the bridge above Mako's store?
I need to come up with like a punishment for myself or whatever. Like instead of just oh it's a refund. Oh well. I need to like actually like be punished if I do an illegal thing.
Or is
And
he
push-ups,
a
go.
loyal little dog?
Yeah. If we're doing push-ups, I'll be here all night.
We can do this with you, or we can do this
I
without.
felt that.
Cannot do a
Different
push-up.
reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built.
I can
Never
barely
seen one
do a
like this.
fake push-up,
Well
let alone a real one.
Oh,
Good sound editing
Lord.
for the stream. I did notice you had that turbo. That's an idea. You know, I have a badum-tist sound effect. I could have just a generic celebration sound effect. Do people want a celebration sound effect of Barrett just going da 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 da?
I'd import that into Final Fantasy 14.
What, me saying
Not
that?
ironically. No, Barrett.
Oh, Barrett.
I mean, because it is the level up sound effect.
Is it?
Pretty sure.
No?
Am I dumb?
I don't know.
I know it's in 14 because I've heard it.
Damn, I'm good.
Yeah, it's definitely in it, but I don't think it's the
quest
level up.
accept sound.
Who's there?
But the quest accept sound
what's that?
changes each expansion.
That's the quest turn in.
Well, wait.
Yeah, but that changes
Yeah,
every expansion.
It's probably the
It's
the
over.
ARR turn in
That's
then.
my line.
Probably.
And then Barrett, he's just like, ba 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 ba. It's so stupid.
I love it. Alright, time to sit here and go mine the same thing over and over again in Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, are you still doing your crafting?
Yeah, and I wanted
Please
to
don't tell me.
rant
Why
about
not?
that, but
Why
I'll
not tell me?
refrain.
Every
'Cause-
character's unique ability. Oh, I already did that. I already worked that out by
It's
accident.
alone. We can take it.
Oh my god. AJ,
It also
everyone,
already told you
chat.
about it.
What? What's up, okay?
For the people who are turning 18 this year, they are younger than the Nintendo Wii.
Oh yeah.
I hate that so much.
There's so much to hate about the passage of time. So much. Like, isn't wait? Hold on. Hold on.
Yes. Holding.
2006. 20. Shoot, yeah. Nintendo Wii is 16 years old. Sorry, no, 19 years old. I don't know where I got the 6 from. 19 years old. That's... I was having this conversation with someone just the other day. I swear I had this conversation about how old the Wii was. So like that's why it didn't shock me as much when you said it, okay? Because I was like, yeah, I've already spoke about this to someone else. So that's why I hit you with that.
I sent you a TikTok earlier.
Like earlier, as in like weeks ago earlier?
No, like earlier today, and you said, ew!
Oh yeah, well it still is you to be reminded of it, but it wasn't like shocking. It was just you know? Being old enough to remember Nintendo 64, yeah, Turbo is a real old one here. Sorry, Turbo. I'm not gonna out Turbo's age though. Just know that Turbo is the oldest here currently.
Just know that they're an old hag.
Listen. Turbo outed themselves by saying they were old enough to remember the release of the 64. Like, just you just screwed yourself up, you know.
But AJ, you are also. You're old enough to remember that.
Nah, but the difference is I don't remember that.
Fuck.
That's not our fault, you suck.
No, okay, hold on. I need to look up. When did Nintendo 64 release?
It came out in June 23, 1996 in Japan. North America came out September 29, 1996. And then Europe and Australia March 1st, 1997.
I actually was not alive before the 64. The 64 released 2 months before I was born. So actually,
before you released. You released 2 months before you did.
I was released almost 28 years ago.
Not technically wrong.
Released into the public.
So funny.
Oh my god. You're a year old? Wait, Peach, you're not that much older. You're not that much older.
Ooh, ads. We love ads. How many did I get today?
3 minutes worth. That's how many.
No.
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 Hey, you wanna know what's wild? I've only been streaming for an hour.
Time flies when you're having fun, am I right?
But I'm also like, I thought those interviews took ages. They didn't.
They didn't.
No, I just speak
it
a
only
lot.
took a few minutes.
It was, the interviews in reality were really quick. We were just dying half the time.
Yeah. They were really funny. Thank you guys for playing along.
Yes, thank you. So I am going to clip the hell out of those and upload them.
I used to do improv classes, so I was really in my element though.
I want to be good at improv.
Half my friends were in drama, the other half were in music. And I was in both.
Sid, literally, like, what you brought was like, every morning I break my legs, and every afternoon I break my arms. Like, that's the kind of energy you brought to this, and I'm like, yes.
Sure thing, yes. Turbo. Enjoy your last few days in Japan. I hope you have a good trip back on Sunday if I don't hear from you, and then we'll catch up here, for sure. Enjoy.
I mean, it's how all of us feel in the capitalist machine.
I mean...
was born with glass bones and paper skin. Every morning I break my legs, and every afternoon I break my arms.
Okay,
At
so
night
it only...
I lie awake in agony until my heart attack puts me to sleep.
So it only just hit me that you're referencing an actual thing and you weren't making that up when you said it?
No, it's from SpongeBob.
Guys, I'm about to hurt all of your feelings.
That's the dude that's like wrapped up in the wheelchair.
Yeah, in that chocolate episode, yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to hurt all of your feelings. One of my co-workers does not like SpongeBob.
Well, we don't like the co-worker though. How about that?
I want to point out I'm the youngest here. So, this story has relevance.
Because you've broken your legs and your arms?
Funnily enough, no, I've never done that. I had a friend who had never watched a single episode of SpongeBob the entirety of his life in his senior year.
Well, you guys would have had Bluey, wouldn't you?
No, we were in high school already.
So what did you have growing up then?
They didn't.
SpongeBob.
They had.
Oh, you did have
No,
SpongeBob. You just had a friend who just
SpongeBob.
didn't know anything. Okay,
They
fine.
fucking did.
We had-
Everything after season 4 is not SpongeBob.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen much SpongeBob, so I don't actually know what season 1, 2, 3, 4. I was a kid. I just watched whatever was online that morning. Like I don't fucking know.
Pretty much. Whatever was on TV. Whether it was random crime documentaries or the George Lopez show. I don't know.
How
Whatever
do you
was
feel
on.
about the Lilo and Stitch TV show? The TV show.
Lilo and Stitch was so much fun. Also, Peachy, just real quick, what are Reno emotes? I don't know what those are.
It's a good thing I know someone who can
But no,
give us
Lilo and
the
Stitch TV
captions.
show I loved. I am terrified for the
Maybe
movie
no one
because
else
it's
that can
Disney and
able to
they'll
talk to
ruin
us,
everything
but
with their live
what can you
action
do?
nonsense.
Yeah, yep.
Then we're
I'm
good.
terrified for that. Because that was one of my favorite
Careful
movies
in there.
growing up.
They de-yesified Blinkley.
That's what I was gonna know. I wasn't gonna say it that way, but yeah, that's what they did. His whole thing was that was his whole thing.
I was gonna say it a different way, but I'm not allowed to drop the C-bomb on here.
No,
Oh,
not
damn.
here. Not
Who
here.
here remembers American Dragon Jake Long?
No, because we're not American.
No.
I do, and I remembered when they changed his style, and I hated it.
Looks
Who
like the
remembers
elevator's on
that
another
crossover
floor.
episode
Mind pushing
between
that button?
Lilo and Stitch and American Dragon Jake Long?
I
No.
did not.
Still no.
What's a Final
Damn.
Fantasy
I
7
didn't have-
I don't
Will
even know
meet
what you're
them?
talking about.
I didn't have cables, but I had like limited access to Disney Channel stuff. But I had Saturday morning Disney, and that was it.
Damn,
I
there was
had,
a crossover episode and it was so good.
I was in a very
So,
poor
you know
American
Tifa,
household,
right?
so I
It's
had
not
a
really my business,
antenna
but
TV.
Are you guys close?
Oh my god, you
We
had
never
an
had cable. We
antenna?
never had internet.
That's just what
We
we had in
never had-
Australia. That was like the common thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, but probably the difference is antenna in America doesn't get anything at
Yeah,
all.
we had,
Well,
like,
it
5
depends on
channels.
where it depends on where you live.
Hmm. Yeah, here,
at least where I live.
at least from my childhood, like my parents were very much like, you either get cable or you get the internet. Like, so we had the internet.
I got neither.
Tifa and I.
But yeah, no, like pretty much like if you didn't have cable, you still got like a good selection of like shows like channels and stuff like that. Like you got all the important like news channels, and you got like major sporting events were on. Kids got their like kids cartoons in the morning before school. Like it wasn't too
any of-
detrimental.
Are any
We
of
did
us
not get
familiar with the anime Vampire Night?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen
It does sound like a name that I vaguely recognize.
I have not watched it, but I know of it.
Okay. I will not continue with my fun facts then.
I feel like we all just like cut you like so deep.
Rest assured.
No, it's okay. It's not an anime that I think is good. It's just nostalgic because it used to be on ABC 3.
Yeah, we only had. I think we only had ABC 2.
While you sleep, while you eat, while you
You would have got
sit,
we
3.
made-
That was where they put all the
Marco.
kids' cartoons.
It doesn't rest,
okay, we
and
probably
it
just didn't watch
doesn't
it then.
care.
What
You
we
do
mainly had
realize
was
what
a
Marco
lot of
is,
like
don't you?
old game shows,
Marco is the lifeblood of our world.
like shows you'd
the
see on more of a
planet bleeds
Fox
green
TV
like you and me
still.
bleed red. The hell you think's gonna
had
happen
a
when it's
Fox
all
TV.
gone, huh? Answer me.
You mean like a CRT?
Again, I'm
like
young.
You gonna stand there
Yeah,
and pretend you
like
can't
that.
hear the planet crying out in pain?
Those were the
I know
days.
you can.
Also, I love how Barrett's just like fucking going off, and we're just completely ignoring him to
Damn
talk
straight I
about
do.
kids shows.
Get help.
Oh yeah,
Get help.
yeah.
Say that again.
Get help, Barrett.
God, I love Cloud and I love
I'd worry
Barrett.
less about the planet and more
Them
about the next 5
clashing was
seconds.
amazing.
Save the screaming for later.
Maybe it's a little bit why like Barrett's not one of my favorite characters, because Cloud just seems very reasonable and logical, and then Barrett just like gets angry and yells and shoots guns
Barrett's
and
just there.
doesn't think.
I mean, how much
Planet's
do you know of
bleeding.
Barrett's
Our lives
story?
on
That's
the
fine.
line.
Nothing.
The planet's bleeding. Cloud.
I will not say
One
what I was gonna
false
say.
move,
Yes, please don't.
and that happens.
Did anyone watch
So much
Dragon
for having
Ball?
Cloud do all the fighting.
Me! Me!
Some places the
Me!
just can't reach.
Nope.
Dragon what?
Finally!
Dragon
Booster.
Booster.
Dragon Booster.
Finally.
Bear with
No.
them for me, would
Wait.
you?
Clearly, it was a girly show then.
Yeah.
What about Get Ed?
Should have asked for more money.
I'm better with like look than name, but I will Google.
I don't know anything.
Neither do I.
Aren't we just playing
what
as
about-
just stop oil without it actually being? Peach, I have no clue what you're
I
talking
don't
about.
think we got it. I don't think we get it in Australia.
Oh man. What about Super Robot Monkey Team Hyper Force Go?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you have League of Super Evil?
I feel like the other problem with me being part of this conversation at all is I just wasn't a TV watcher either.
Yeah, look, I only watched some limited. Why is my final like thing not
Okay,
there?
you watch TV? The fuck? Since when?
I watched some shows when I was like a kid.
I
But, like,
stopped watching TV for a little bit in honor of that girl from Bridge to Terabithia.
no, don't hurt my feelings like this.
Keep your mind wide open for the possibilities.
Now for the real
The only thing I remember from that movie, that song.
Damn it.
Everything else was really weird to me.
Get your ass out of here.
Go, Barrett, go. Go, Barrett.
His like powerful exploding gun is really cool. You can switch to different characters. Up, down, left, right to switch characters. Okay, let's get out of here. Back to you,
You know how to
Cloud.
play this. You've played enough Kingdom Hearts to know how to play this.
I mean, you have a solid point. However, consider.
I've never played Kingdom Hearts.
Oh.
Oh, but you can't say
Illegal.
those. You can't say those words around the Kai. You can't do that.
Illegal! Illegal.
No, I've not heard of Just Stop Oil, Peachy. There's an activist that smears soup over art, sitting mass in front of. What the fudge? No, I don't have a clue. Oh, I'm not meant to go this way. Yeah, which way do I go? Where do I come from? Where do I
Oil,
go?
how will we get greased up restless?
Wait, what? Who's getting
Look what we
greased
have
up?
here.
The restless.
I
We
think
can't
you
just
found
stub
your way.
oil.
Those things will hurt more than your pride if you're careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some.
I'm just
So
here.
I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing
It
before.
is almost
Yeah,
6 a.m. for me.
Figure out the time.
I'll be in
Yeah.
chat.
Bye,
Me too.
Kai. Bye, Leafeon. Thanks for being here.
I'm not leaving.
Oh, you said you'd wait.
No, I was saying it's almost 6 a.m. That's
Just
all.
keep those
Oh, I
things
thought you were
away
saying you'd be in
from
chat.
Alright, you guys play nice.
I can't promise anything.
It's okay. I wouldn't expect you to
I'll
promise
play
anything.
mean.
No, don't play mean. I was gonna get shot by late. Nope, lasers don't shoot you. Well, they can. I'm gonna get hit by lasers.
Not too shabby.
By the way, when I said Ironworks crew, I meant like the Garrow Ironworks. Because they have the same names as these people.
Oh, no, you know, I do know what you're talking about. Maybe, probably, I think. Oh my god, I almost
Wedge,
missed.
the Lalafell, and I don't know how to say the other one.
Biggs, Wedge, Fudging, Sid.
Sid is not
Yes.
one of them, but
Is
Jesse.
not one of them? Oh,
Not
no,
that I
no,
know.
no, another Sid, another Sid.
Pretty easy, right?
S-I-D.
I'm down to commit crimes, I just need to know I'm in on it.
Or it's not even S-I-D, it's C-I-D.
It's CID.
I'm dumb.
Shaking my head.
I swear. All this sand's going to my head.
Sand?
My crafters.
What is sand
level
have to do
60.
with it?
Nothing. They can wipe out a whole
My
Level
craft.
60 to 70
Not if you make it
crafters.
forward in first.
What I'm doing is I'm turning in stuff for scripts and
Pocket sand!
pretty much
Yeah, no,
each
fair enough.
craft I'm doing requires 4 of the sand to make 1
We
nugget.
can take this from the jump.
This current craft
If we rush in,
requires a total
we
of
die.
16
Is that
sand per
we need
craft,
to hit it with magic.
and I need
Listen over.
about another 20 of them.
No escape.
Meaning I still need a good like 300. Of
You'll
this
be
sand.
fine!
I already got 300
Six?
yesterday.
6 hours,
So you know you
Peachy?
can do it already.
Yeah, exactly. You can do it. You've just done it. 6 hours. What's 6 hours for another 6 hours? It'll be fine.
I've definitely done worse things for 6 hours.
Oh, so have
I have the only thing I've done for like 6 hours is talk to a friend or friends and play games and work. I guess work counts.
Sleep.
Okay, yeah, but like you don't like do sleep for 6 hours. It just like and everyone's no. Leave me alone.
You dream.
Well, you don't know if you dream for 6 hours though.
Give it all you got.
Of course. It just had to get
It's staggered.
I want you to sand in my ad.
back up.
So we knock it down again.
I
No
am
time to
at
complain.
336 again. I don't even want it.
Oh my god, this way has so much health. Why do you want to Oh, because you download. I'm silly, Peachy. That is such a long time for the download as well.
It's on now.
I forgot. Does materia or does Barret start with any materia?
Not a clue.
Like Cloud does.
I couldn't tell you, except I probably could tell you. How do I check party?
Yeah. Party.
Okay, no, I probably need to go inventory then. Nope, it is party.
No, it'd be under weapons, but you can check by his skills. Spells.
Spells. Barret.
He
No?
does. Thunder.
Is that material?
Thunder would be the... Yes.
How
that would
can
be the
you?
materia.
How can you tell?
It'd be under weapons, but you don't have weapons unlocked.
First.
Guys, I don't have weapons unlocked.
Soldier first class.
No.
Doesn't go into the toys.
The hell you talking?
You can't use your weapons
I mean
anymore.
your age, not your goddamn rank.
I gotta fight with my fists. Barret just needs to like whack people with his left fist. He can't use his right one at all. He doesn't have. Wait, does he actually have a hand under that?
It's been a bit. I can't remember.
You're like, actually, does he? Or did he just replace his entire forearm with a gun?
Prosthetics.
Exactly. But surely that wouldn't be legal, and he can't just walk up in places. I'll find out. I'm sure I will.
This is Final Fantasy.
Yeah, but
That's our target, the reactor
but
core.
that's our
You
target.
walk around with a
Gotta set the bomb at
giant
the bottom.
sword on your back.
It's fine. I'm a
I don't
soldier. I'm
know
a
why you're
mercenary.
trying to
Okay?
give
Leave me
logic to
alone.
this.
I'm legal.
He could also be a mercenary. He's not, but that's not the
Yeah,
point.
but exactly. He's not.
That's not the point.
No, I
People
think that is
don't
the
know
point.
that.
No, it's fine.
Random people on the street don't know that.
No, it's bound like a jackhammer.
Scared, huh?
I mean, they don't know if you're a mercenary either.
Oh no, I'm a soldier. They know that. I'm like famous and stuff.
Heads up, boys. Hands inside.
Oh,
I'm
wait, someone else
Cloud.
gonna say.
Everyone knows Cloud.
Yes,
Aw,
sure.
You're choosing me over the reactor? That's sweet, but I'll wait my turn. Go blow her mind.
What's this way? This way looks like an.
That way? Down the
Okay.
hall, dummy.
Okay. Fine. I just want to explore.
This game really said no, get back.
Game's like you're not allowed to fucking have fun.
Sure it wasn't something you ate?
We're gonna force you to actually do the main story.
What was that, Sid?
I had fun once.
Only once?
Only one.
Ow.
Don't overdo it.
Guess it's my turn. Woo, gotta love something.
I can't believe you've only had fun one time. That's so sad.
I've led a traumatic
We
life.
fell in.
Oh.
We think
Oh no, now I feel worse. It's okay, we're here to forget the trauma.
But the way I know Barret has materia is unlike in Final Fantasy 14, for instance, people don't just have the inert ability to just use magic.
I know what you're
It's
talking
all
about.
channeled through materia.
Nah, we can all just use magic.
This isn't Kingdom Hearts.
My friendship is magic.
Light, light, darkness, light, darkness, light, light, dark, friendship, Goofy's dead, darkness, light, dark, light.
Mickey Mouse.
Oh yeah, Mickey Mouse, I forgot about Mickey. A shirtless Mickey Mouse, by the way. Very important to add that in.
What's Mickey Mouse?
I
If
still
I wasn't
find it...
sick, I'd do a Mickey Mouse sound, but I can't.
Oh
All
boy!
right, let's see if little Stamp
It's okay,
really
you can
can
find
bite
one
the
in my
hand that
playhouse.
feeds.
Oh my god. Why can you do... Why are you so good at this?
Prove to
I
me
have
you're
a
the
very
man
big
Tifa
range,
says you
DJ.
are. That you're
Here,
one of
take a
us.
bomb.
Never said I was. I'm just here
A
for
bomb?
a check.
A bomb?
Then do the damn job.
This is when we get to see how much confidence AJ has in his own skills.
Oh, this is the timer section, isn't it?
Yes.
Give us an impression, AJ.
What
I
do you
know
want
you
an,
played
what
from
do
the
you,
beginning, that's why I'm not as worried.
what do you want an impression
as
of?
saying
What's your most comfortable? Like, what's your favorite impression?
What's wrong?
My brain is like churning. I'm like, what would be the funniest thing I could do right now?
Your call, Merc.
Unfortunately, I'm struggling. Oh, 20 minutes, easy.
Pretty cocky, ain't you?
I can do this in 20.
that. Trust me, you could do it in 20.
I could probably do it in 10. Oh, fudge, it's a boss fight. I forgot about that.
I have done it in 10.
What in the hell?
It's a me, Mario. That's an impression of Mario from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, who was impersonating Mario from Nintendo. Thank you very
No,
much.
he
You're
was
welcome.
impersonating Steve from Minecraft.
No.
Oh my god, you are nearly dead.
I spawned this way.
It's got reinforced armor.
basically
plating,
did.
But the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
I was born half
No
dead.
other option, huh?
Why can I not use...
You don't have ATV.
Oh...
Should I be worried?
Okay.
See, I
Now-
both like and hate that mechanic.
The
'Cause I get why they do it, so you can't just spam potions like your Link eating like an entire buffet while everything else is frozen.
I mean...
We barely scratched the damn thing.
Didn't I tell you to use magic?
Thought you were full of shit.
Think whatever you want. Just do it.
Yay, I exploited an enemy's weakness. Oh, I'm almost dead.
Keep it up. Calling fire.
Oh god, he's not very weak against fire, huh? When an enemy is about to use an attack that cannot be guarded, take evasive action. Chat, let's take evasive action. I'm gonna die. Oops.
Okay.
No, not okay. This thing like is so terrifying, but also why is it even here?
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen
Like,
this
you think
defensive
of a giant
thing.
robot crab man in your base.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your
What was that? I don't have what?
genius?
You don't keep a giant robot crab man in your base.
Correct.
Bingo.
You don't keep him as
Now
self-defense.
he remembers. Don't keep me
What,
waiting. in
self-defense
No,
for
your
what?
spiders are probably enough for that.
Fudging will never rely on a spider for self-defense. Excuse you.
That didn't work either.
Wait, did he not actually cast his fudging lightning attack on it?
I think he died.
Now, hit it hard and fast.
Yeah.
Oh, you in for it now?
Just shoot. Need a light.
You know what? Maybe I shouldn't be using my fire. I don't think my fire does anything. Don't hit me with them missiles.
Need to heal up.
Ow. Okay, no, I said, okay, no, hold on, wait. Wait.
Heal up and regroup. Still in it.
I'm so glad this game gave me like 30 freaking
Get ready.
I know.
potions.
Playing that for the first time, yeah, I agree. So, this isn't your first time, so I'm holding you to higher standards.
I wouldn't do that.
Another barrier?
I wouldn't do that. Holding me to any sort of standard in a Final Fantasy game is like asking for. Why?
Gotta heal up.
It's not like I can tell where they're gonna hit. Maybe I can. I'm just stupid.
I mean, you could block.
No effect on
Oh
target.
yeah.
I swear.
It's
This is just
Not looking good.
this is just me. But every time I'm watching someone else play a game, I'm like, I'm over here using every mechanic given to me, and then I see a majority of people just ignoring a mechanic. Like,
it's not that I ignore it. I forget it exists.
that's what I mean. 9,000 mil on my retainer.
Also, Barrett is out of freaking. Wait, I have weakness, right?
Don't just fight.
It still does 22 damage.
Whatever.
But it doesn't stagger you and combo you to eternity.
Ether is MP, so Barrett needs that.
Heal up and regroup.
Ow! You're right. That's so much worse.
It deals about half the
Oh
damage.
my goodness. I know it deals half, but it still feels like too much.
Oh, I agree.
Well, it's only on half health. How long's it been? It's been 20 minutes. Am I running out?
You never actually started the bomb.
Oh. You'd think you would.
No, it came in as you were about to start it.
Ah, I
Watch
see.
the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser. Huh? So, what do we do?
So is this fight for nothing so far?
Take cover behind that debris.
Well, it's only for nothing if I die, which I will. Ah! My cover!
Now, go.
Oops. Taking damage and staggering enemies fills your limit gauge. When the gauge is full, you can use limit breaks. Oh, hey.
Limit break.
I got a limit. I have no idea how much damage it did.
Healer limit break.
Gotta memorize the attack pattern.
Isn't that just like...
Prove me
Ow! Ooh. That hurty. That hurty.
Right.
I like Final Fantasy 14. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's just revives everyone, right?
Yes, revives and fully heals everyone.
Yeah. But only limit break 3! Ow.
Find an opening.
True.
Sid, have you played Final Fantasy 14?
Yeah.
Ow! Nice.
Would you care to read the last part of my username?
Oh my god, that's what the Vieira is for? Oh, I didn't even pick up on that! I'm stupid! It's funny too, because I've always been like, I wonder what the last part is, because Sid is obviously for Sid, but like, what's the... I have no excuse.
It's because I'm a bunny, Mom. I've got a pet bunny.
Love that. Well, see, I did know that, I just didn't. I'm stupid.
I'm friends with way too many people who use Vieira.
I tried to make a Vieira at one point, I don't know. I don't like how they don't have hats. Okay.
You weren't used to being
That is
tall.
a big thing people agree
And I
on.
also don't like being a super tall racing unit.
Gotta heal up.
I use a minimum height aura. What do you think? I
You're about to heal me. I'm sick of using my potions.
Which would you rather be using, your potions or your ethers?
Ether,
well-
I hardly know of. Ether, I hardly know of.
God dang it, Sin.
I swear it's like we have a Rex here.
Well, no, if we had Risky, he would fudging know it.
We gotta take it out.
That-
Ow.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Murphy.
Barrett doesn't have the AP for a spell. Let's go left leg. Oh my god, that does so much damage!
Hold out until you spot an opening. It's down.
It's
Bring
crippled!
hell on it.
Wait, no, that sounds really bad.
Let's do this.
It's developmentally disabled.
I think that's worse.
It is. It is.
Why say it?
Because I thought it'd get a love.
Ow! I got interrupted, now I'm almost dead. This is actually bullying.
Still in it. Not looking good. Try me. Need to do something about these wounds.
My wounds are fine!
Now's our chance to do some real damage. It's not gonna go down easy. Focus.
I think it'll go down very easy.
Wounds champion.
You ain't gotta worry about me missing mine.
Did you say wounds champion from fudging World of Warcraft?
I did, yeah.
Oh, the trauma! I say that I really liked Battle for Azeroth.
That was my favorite expansion, and I got a little shit for it.
See, okay, here's the thing though, right? Battle for Azeroth was my first, like, when I first joined, I joined right before Shadowlands, so I leveled through Battle for Azeroth. I never finished it because the stupid, like, cape for the like, you know, the whole cape with the whole old
You
god
hear that?
part of the
Damn
expansion. I
thing
never
show you
got
how it's
past
done.
that because I didn't want to fucking grind
We
it.
gotta move.
But then my first proper expansion in the game was Shadowlands, because that was the one I actually played the whole way through, and I loved the hell out of it. And I feel judged every time I admit that.
I feel the. See, I've
Shadowlands
talked
is
to a lot of
unacceptable,
people
I'm sorry.
on Final Fantasy 14, and a lot of I hear a lot of people say they either love or hate
Concentrate.
Stormwind, and I'm over here like, that's that. But I've heard some people will say they liked ARR more than Stormwind, and I'm just like, how?
Remember, one has the classic feel.
I like AR more than Stormblood right now. I'm gonna be honest. Like, the beginning of AR was really slow, but like the setup was so good, and then the ending was phenomenal. I know I haven't finished Stormblood yet, but
That's fair.
Oh no, not Jesse!
James.
Team Rocket blast off at the speed of light!
Surrender now. Prepare to fight.
Meow, that's right.
Right. Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you?
I do love how the timer pauses in the middle of cutscenes because it's totally realistic.
Hey, we'll link up over there. Look after Jesse.
Time stands still when you're talking to the people you love.
Dang, that's pretty nice and deep and like lovely and all that, but I don't think the bum digs
Okay,
a
I'm
fudge.
ruining it in a sec.
What?
I think I see an
I'll ruin the lovely vibes I'm putting out in a sec.
I imagine every time Cloud goes down a ladder, I just hear dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum as his head hits the.
Why would his head hit it?
The ladder. I don't know. It's the way he slides down.
Hold on, I need to see this next time I slide down the ladder then.
Speaking of sliding down, I haven't played Bloodborne in a while.
The Switch 2 Direct killed me because I thought it was Bloodborne and then it wasn't Bloodborne.
You're not helping.
Sorry,
A lot of people did.
be focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
I'm very upset at Bloodborne not getting a port because I can't play Souls-likes at 30 FPS. I can't do it. I tried Bloodborne because I have it on PS4, but I can't play it. I need the 60 FPS, so I got a PS5 and I was like, oh, maybe it'll like run at 60 natively. It doesn't do it. I'm just upset. I want to experience the joy that is Bloodborne without struggling through it.
X, Soldier Boy.
They're here! Take them down! We don't have time for
I
this!
believe the
I
term
love
is
how
get
they
good.
And is what?
The term is get good.
Yeah, but like I am good. I just need twice the frames to be good. Oh no.
He's in the roof.
Oh thank God. I was like, if this bugs my game and I'll lose because of it. I've been so sad.
I love how they remove Barrett from your party for like 2 seconds just to add him back.
Yeah, what the hell? Why was he not in my party?
They remove him from the party as you're climbing up the ladder when he does split off, which I get, but they just add him back without using him to any combat.
Interesting.
So it's something they didn't need to put in, but
No, I get it. I'm just like, you're so right.
Need a light.
Here's a little tip. Most machines are weak to electricity.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh well.
Most humans are weak to fire.
Most humans? I'm just now like imagining like you just set someone on fire and then just like, I'm good.
It's Final Fantasy. There's gonna be one.
Nah. Hey Sid. Sid. I'm still playing with mouse and keyboard and I'm having a great time.
I'm disappointed in you.
Are you though? Are you really? Are you impressed?
And how do your hands feel? Are they hurting yet?
No, they feel great.
To be fair, I also never did change any of the controls because it just felt weird to play this with mouse and keyboard.
Look, it does definitely, like, I can understand that it's more of a console game, and console control, like, controllers layout would, like, make more sense.
Oh, I hate that.
But as I, like, said, I've been so sick of playing games on controller recently, because I recently replayed, sorry, that's wrong. I recently actually decided to finish Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which I really just hate the game. I just don't enjoy it. It's way too bloated and long, and it doesn't need to be so long, and I don't even like the combat or anything. But I was playing that on controller to get through it, because I don't know why I was playing on a controller. I think it was like just better than mouse and keyboard, or I just couldn't remember the mouse and keyboard controls for whatever reason, because I never played it with mouse and keyboard. Anyway, long story short, I'm gonna die. This is long story short.
I'm watching this.
No!
It helps I'm not watching.
Wow. I can't believe this.
I have screen ripped, but I'm playing haste, so I can't really look at my
No, so fair. Wait, what's haste? Is that a... what?
Yeah. It's like a running game that's mixed with a vertex, so it's kind of like a CS-GO setting with an actual game.
I see.
I'm crafting with macros, so this is my entertainment as I just press 2 buttons every like minute.
That's unfortunate for you, huh?
Yeah.
If you would, Johnny, you're more entertaining than pressing 2 buttons every minute.
And yet, he's still pressing those buttons, isn't he? Oh, I'm dead.
They're by my car.
Huh. Guys, I may be bad at the video game.
Yeah.
Don't you yeah me? Okay, it's fine. We just got one sentry machine thingy to go, and we'll just blow it up like this, and then combat will be over, and we'll be fine. And I'm not gonna heal because I can get out of it without healing. Wouldn't it be so funny?
See,
though, if
I
there was
always
no
have the
combat?
unfortunate thing of every time I go to use a potion out of combat, I find a spot where I can fully heal immediately after.
See, that usually happens to me, so I was like, what if I didn't do that this time? And then I didn't. And I think I'm gonna get the full heal. Also, I didn't need 20 minutes.
No,
was like
you
5
don't even
minutes.
need anything close. Yeah.
They should have given you 2 options, 10 minutes and 5 minutes.
5 minutes is pushing it a little.
I think I did it in 5.
You did it in just about 5, but most players could not.
And I suck at the game, so...
Specifically the part that suck is the chop. Those enemies.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I died.
I would use fire against them.
Yeah, no, I did have that
spell
thought.
Can't miss.
I did have that thought, but you see, the problem is I was low on health and needed to use all of it to heal. Also, why are we using an elevator in the case of an emergency?
Because it was an emergency.
No, but... Wait, but...
So... They know they won't get hurt because they're the one that planted the bomb.
Of course, it's the protagonists and they've got plot armor, of course.
That too, they have plot armor. I don't know what you're expecting here. This is the beginning of a game. They have plot armor.
I would love there to be like a game or like a story or a movie or something where like the main characters actually know they have plot armor and they just know, so they do all these stupid things and they keep getting away with it, and then that's it. That's the whole plot. And then the bad guy also needs to do a and then the bad guy needs to do a monologue, like a really cool monologue, and then like die because of it, because they never do die, and they need to actually die this time. You know?
Okay, that was pretty cool. All right, come on.
I feel like there's an Isekai that covers
It's an anime, there probably is.
There's an anime for everything.
Yeah. I've never seen
You
it.
can give me just... You can give a random topic, there's probably an anime for it.
Probably. What were you saying, Sid?
I said, for example, gay sex.
Oh, there's 100% animes on that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Why am I here?
That's your stream.
Because you're the streamer.
Okay, why are you guys here? Because you passed the interview, you're right.
I got hired.
You allowed me to be here?
This is true.
You might have overdone it.
Follow the instructions to the letter. Maybe it triggered a reaction.
I just wanted to be here to eat my sandwich.
Well, let's
Wait,
hope
I
the
thought...
city's still in one
Wait,
piece.
I thought Akai was the one with the sandwich.
Right?
There can be one
should go make a
sandwich in existence.
I'm not saying there can only be one, but I was like, hold on, it wasn't Akai with the sandwich now, like you also had a sandwich and I'm confused!
Sector 8?
I'm gonna
No,
go make a
if you
sandwich
remembered
now.
the interview correctly, you'd know that I had about half a kilo of Taco Bell.
You got it.
Right, which made me think you wouldn't continue to be eating more now.
Is a taco not just a sandwich?
No, a taco's a taco, don't you know the cube rule?
Everywhere.
I don't
That's
follow
right.
rules.
The air in here
But do you know of the cube
Can't
rule?
wait to get out in the open.
Well, a sandwich is in a cube, so it doesn't.
No. So, okay, I need to send you a link later.
What is this? I've never smelled anything so foul.
But no, a
By the way,
taco's a
did you-
taco. A sandwich is a sandwich. I just realized every example I was going to give you was literally just going to like be self-explanatory, so that's not very...
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
A hot dog is a taco.
I felt that one in my guts.
Or is a taco a hot dog?
We need to get out of this place.
You know, I
A
don't know
plain
why they
hot
chose
dog
the terms
is a
they chose.
sandwich, a chili dog is a taco.
No. A hot dog is a taco because it has 3 sides and it's got something in the middle of it. Like a taco does. So a hot dog is a taco.
You can
Maybe
refuel
on a
at
Friday
the
night.
base.
Next time I'll have
You want a
to bring
Friday
along
night?
Pick me up.
I get it.
I will
How
not
much farther do
elaborate.
we have to go?
Not far.
Should I be concerned?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Wait, do you get it too? Am I the only one who doesn't get
That's
this?
about as good a place as any.
Stand back then.
I'm not surprised
Don't
that I
worry
get
about it.
personally.
Can't wait to see you, Marty.
Whenever someone tells me not to worry about it, I immediately worry about it.
That's because you have an anxiety disorder.
Okay, you don't need to out me like this. Like, okay, yeah, but...
I love how like they used explosives, worried about the explosive being too powerful when it was, and then continued to use more explosives.
I was literally gonna say the same thing, but then you started talking and said exactly what I was thinking.
It's better than one explosive, two explosive.
I mean, 2 wrongs don't make a right, but 2 booms do make a 2 booms.
What
Yeah.
the 5 big booms mean?
Great analogy.
5 big booms mean real big 5 booms.
Yeah?
Are you unaware of the big booms meme? I do.
Yeah, I am unaware. What?
So there's this dynamic duo called the Costco guys. Are you aware of the Costco guy?
Nope.
No way.
Okay, so they live stream on TikTok. It's like a dad and his son, I'm pretty sure, or like just an older man figure and a boy. So I'm hoping it's a father and son and not a kidnappee situation. They do TikTok lives and people will like give them news and stuff. And like recently, someone's like dad passed away or something, and they were like, "Oh, that's so sad. Let's give it 5 big booms," and did the boom, boom. It's like their guns, meaning their arms.
What?
I'll send you a TikTok later.
Please do, because what? That has big, like, oh, that's so sad, Alex, play Despacito energy.
But it's okay, cause I'm here for
It's just reminding me of the short I sent you last night about the White Death.
your fears,
I don't know why.
your
I don't even remember if I watched that. Like, I'm sure I did, but like, I don't remember it.
and yes, your fears.
I sent it to you at like the end of stream, so it depends.
Yeah, it really
Did you
does
sit
depend.
on your... Did you sit on your phone for a minute after stream, or did you just go right to
What's our
bed?
next move?
No, I definitely,
That's easy enough. We get our asses home.
you know, I think what I did was I opened the message in stream. You said, "Oh, check on that after stream," but because I opened the message, it marked it as read, so I completely forgot to go back to it.
That sounds about right.
I'm really bad with that. Ether.
We'll split up and shoot for the last train home. Regroup in the freight car.
I love how.
Later then.
Another little history fun fact of the day.
I'd like my money
You can have
Russia's
once
weaponry
we're
through the
back
years
at
has basically just
base.
been the same weapon, just modified.
Isn't that how a lot of tech works, though?
No, I mean like same thing to a T. Not
But then
just
you said
improved,
modified.
like
Glowy ball
Okay.
of glowiness!
Right?
Well, when you hit the AK-47 early on, you don't necessarily.
That's what I
need to
mean.
change up.
You can have it.
AK-47,
For saving my life.
AKM, AK-12,
doing my job.
Wait, so you mean they all look the same because they basically are the same and that's not just the Call of Duty developers being lazy?
No, that genuinely is the reason. They are basically the same weapon, just with slight modifications for
Of
whatever
course.
is needed.
I mean, hey, if it's not broken, don't fix it, right?
That is literally their motto at that point.
Well, thanks.
You do know how to use
Healing!
it, right?
Let's go.
You do know what I was, right?
He's glad I need to be a bully. Begin tutorial because it's been too long. Okay, material and equipment, press F1.
Yep, here comes more of the
It's fine! It's fine.
you know, it would just be normal buttons on
I
the
was only trying
controller.
to help.
But no.
Oh, before I forget,
It's
here's a little something
fine.
extra for being so brave.
Oh my god, I get something extra for
Really
being
was the ride of a
brave?
lifetime. Well, see you on the train.
And I never saw her
You get
again.
high potions already.
Wow, I wonder what could have done this. Surely it's not the people with the giant weapons and swords running through the city. That would be crazy.
No,
No.
because that's a normal occurrence to an extent.
This is my point. This is my point.
People running through the city with large weapons is a somewhat normal occurrence in the Final Fantasy.
Yeah, when everyone is freaking out because there's been
And
massive
America.
explosions and things are falling from the skies and there's just this one guy just running by with a giant sword. No one's gonna question that?
Loud! Up here! Look
No.
Not in America.
I said
This would be the exact time that people wouldn't question.
I love how I'm looking all around for Jessie and she's just like, not that way, to your right. The game knew I didn't know what I was doing, and I appreciate that.
Well, materia.
No
You don't see it.
grenades.
You probably didn't see it.
Materia go.
You can't get to it yet, but
You-
you can see it if you go back to the chest. You can see it.
What? Why?
The chest that it's to your right. The purple beam.
Oh. Okay. So Sid, you're a
The
material
bright
girl.
purple beam.
Does that mean that people just need to give you a bunch of like glowy orbs? Actually, you know what? That would make me happy too. I get it. I was like, wait, actually though.
Don't worry. We'll get you looked at soon enough. Pretty sure the guys from Sector 7 are on their way. Once they get here.
Station's intact.
That's so weird how the station's intact. You say?
No, the station's still intact. That's just the rails.
Oh, I thought the station was like on the rails.
No, that's
yes,
me.
because that's how that works.
What do you mean that's you?
Don't worry about it.
You can't keep telling me not to worry. Okay, so this is something that bugged me when I first played Final Fantasy VII Remake, right? Is I played the whole game, there were all these really cool flashbacks about like the town burning and then there's Sephiroth here, and then the game ends and none of that is like explained or elaborated on at all, and I was like, what the hell? Is there a sequel? And everyone's like, oh no, actually the remake is just part 1 of the story.
Yeah, it's because Final Fantasy VII originally was already massive.
I know. But I was like, I didn't know when they said the remake, they didn't say it would only be part 1. When I bought the game, I expected the whole thing.
I found that out really early on, so I was fine with it.
You see, I actually
And
just never played Final
I'm
Fantasy
still
VII.
fine with it because the original was massive.
No, that's fair.
And
I
this
mean,
just adds more to it.
that's the thing. Like, I'm fine with it too because I've never played Final Fantasy VII, so this is all in a brand new experience, right? And
I had never played it either, but this adds more to the already humongous story.
which can be a good or a bad thing, really, because a lot of
It clarifies on a lot of things that never got clarified.
because I was gonna say, like, when it, for me personally, usually when I like,
I will
go-
not say more than that.
yeah, no, please don't. But like usually when I am familiar with like the original media or whatever, and like there's been a remake or redo or whatever, and they're telling the story again, and they've like upgraded it for like modern tech or like whatever they're doing, I always get upset when they like change things from the original, because I liked the original because I liked how it was. Adding something is different, and if it's clarification and stuff, that could be okay, and that could probably be fine. But like if they changed stuff, I would have been so mad.
The biggest complaint I've ever heard about this game is the combat's different.
Okay, but I prefer that because
That's it.
I hate turn-based combat of the original Final Fantasies, and it's the reason I never got
And
into them.
a lot of people do, but like the reason they changed it is because that's not what's popular anymore.
Exactly.
Dead.
And from a business standpoint, that's the right decision.
Yeah, and like there's a difference between changing the actual gameplay and like, because this is not just a it's called a remake, but like it's not a remaster. It's not just the same game with different graphics. Yeah, it's not
It's
a
not
re-release.
BDSP.
Our beloved planet is
Don't you
dying.
dare attack BDSP. Okay, I love that game.
I'm
I love
attacking
what they did to the Elite Four.
Painfully.
That is like the only thing they have changed in that game.
And it was good.
It was not.
It was.
Best thing
I
about
will
Brilliant
die on
Diamond
this
Shining
hill.
Pearl is that it was built on Unity, so we're getting some decompilation projects where people will be able to make their own 3D Pokemon games soon.
That's so true.
Okay, that's
The rest of
I
it's
like
trash.
that.
Look,
That's about it.
So here's the thing. I thought it was good because unlike Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, it's a fudging polished experience.
Because it's the same code from
That's fine. That's okay. I'm okay with it being the same code, though.
That which binds us together.
It's literally the same exact code.
And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Why I must ask you this one favor.
They really
Don't worry.
They really took,
It's a simple
copy and
thing.
pasted the code over, changed the lines of code a little bit,
Run away.
and said, okay, here's another game for
You have to
$60.
leave.
Yeah, no, but I think that's okay because they're bringing it into the modern age. They're like that was an old game, right? Those games are really old. You can't even play them anymore if you don't have a DS or anything. Like they're not on modern technology.
Right,
The games
yeah.
are really slow. They're clunky.
Good.
They've given some good quality of life changes to it, and I enjoyed the hell
Don't
out
you
of
dare
it.
talk shit about Platinum.
Oh no, I'm not talking about Platinum. I'm talking about Diamond and Pearl. You know, the games
Yeah.
that BDSP are based on.
Yeah, but that's another thing.
Yeah,
You know,
no, I
they're
am upset that didn't go with
re-releasing-
Platinum.
That is one of my biggest complaints about BDSP. Instead of, taking the game that everyone actually likes, the story
See-
from what everyone actually likes, they just threw that out the window.
No, see, here's the thing. I don't see that as a fault from BDSP. I see that as a fault from Game Freak / Nintendo / the Pokemon Company because they do that with every single one of their remakes. They never take
No.
it from the third game. They always take it from... What do you mean, nope?
Brilliant Dine.
No, they do. Look at
in
Omega
fucking
Ruby Alpha
Hard Gold-
Sapphire.
Well,
Heart
one
Gold
at a
Soul
time.
Silver. Heart Gold Soul Silver is perfect.
But they didn't take from...
No, those
Total.
are taken from Crystal.
They
They're
took from
taken
Crystal?
from Crystal. Yeah.
Oh, well, fudge. I just assumed
It's
they always took it
it's-
from the...
Okay, they both combined Crystal
okay.
with Gold and Silver.
Because I was going to say, like, that's...
Which is just Crystal.
No, but it's not
Well,
just Crystal
no,
though, because you
I
can
mean,
only get
like,
one set of
they-
legendaries. You only you only get
That's
the
what I mean.
the
It's the
story is
legendaries
from
specific.
from Gold or Silver. But I guess they take the quality of life from Crystal, and I guess in this case they
No, they take the story from Crystal.
The
The
story
only
is-
thing they add on is the legendary part from Gold and Silver.
didn't. Now I'm so confused.
So they
Okay,
take the Ho
I never
and
played the
Lugia
original Gold
section
and
from-
Crystal.
They take the Ho and Lugia section from Gold and Silver, but the rest of the story is all from Crystal.
Right. See, my experience is with the older Pokemon games doing that sort of thing. I'm very familiar with Pokemon Ruby because that was my childhood game. And so when they remade Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, obviously they did so much more than just take from it because they gave the whole flying thing, they did the whole Latias and Latias story. Like, they did so much more. That is peak remake for all the Pokemon games, and I will die on that hill, right? But
I think Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire was probably one of the last good Pokemon games we've had.
I think
And
it was
that's
the
my
last good Pokemon game. I hated...
I enjoyed Scarlet and Violet.
I don't mind like Sun and Moon, but they're not like the greatest.
I've said this on
did
stream
have a drop
before.
in quality.
No, I've said this on stream before. Sun and Moon to me were...
I know you've said this on stream.
Yeah, and I'll say it again.
I've been here for this at least 3 times.
I don't like how the gym battles were no longer gym battles. They just made it fucking glorified wild battles. Okay, they got rid of the whole all the fun of it.
I like that to an extent. I feel like they could have did both.
Yeah, I mean, look, they definitely could have. I also just didn't like the setting either. Like, I didn't like... Look, I don't hate on the game, and I don't, like, negatively think...
What do you have
poorly of it
against Polynesians?
No, I just don't like the whole island thing. I'm just not
Sun
big
and
on,
Moon,
like, the multiple
they're not-
islands.
Sun and Moon
That's-
aren't my least favorite games,
Oh,
but they
God, no.
aren't my favorite. They're
No,
like in the middle.
My least favorite is Scarlet and Violet. I couldn't get into it. The game ran absolutely abysmally. It was
I
just
love
poorly
some
made.
of the new Mons. I like how some of the new Mons are designed. But past that, I can't
Well,
like
see,
any more. of
see,
Scarlet
that's the
Violet.
thing, right? Like, I never will, like, there might be some Pokemon designs I like and don't like, Cough Cough Klefki. We don't need to go into that now. But, like, I will never,
We're
like,
not doing
think
that
poorly...
again,
No.
please.
I'll never think poorly of a game because of the Pokemon designs. Like, you're gonna have some hit and miss, that's just how it works. And the whole idea of Pokemon, the whole purpose of Pokemon is you find the Pokemon that you like and you use those and you ignore the rest. That's how the game's meant to be. I will not ever attack a Pokemon game based on the Pokemon designs because that's just how it works, right? When you release 150 plus Pokemon, that's gonna happen. But what I will hate is the gameplay, the fudging inability of the game to actually run well. It lags, it's just poorly made. It looks like trash. It looks
How
like
much do you want to
trash.
bet? how much do you want to bet that they're gonna release a Switch 2 version of Scarlet and Violet and it's still gonna be bad?
They're not going to release a Switch 2 version. They may release an like upgrade pack or whatever.
That's what I mean.
That's what, yeah.
The,
And
like,
no, it's
the
gonna look
Nintendo
it's gonna look
Switch
horrible.
2 edition.
And they're gonna
is what I
charge for it too.
Yeah.
They'll charge for
They're
the
gonna
game
charge
to look.
for system updates.
They're not gonna charge for
I don't
system
actually
updates.
know if that. But that's how it's going at this point. Hey, look, the materia you couldn't get earlier.
Wait. Oh, there. Wait, which way am I meant to go? Okay, I'm meant to go this way. Okay.
Must be close.
Security's everywhere.
That's nice. Oh. Wow. But what if? Okay, well. Hey guys, let me go. I want the purple. Guys, give me the purple. I'll be back. Yeah, they better catch me.
Why'd they blockade the plaza?
I think the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire was the last good game, and then I agree that X and Y was really easy comparatively, but at the
that's
same
okay.
time, for what it is, it's an amazing game.
Look,
for what it is.
My favorite
For its time
Pokemon
frame.
game would probably X and Y and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire.
You are too
Like,
weak
I
to
hear a
save
lot of
anyone.
people hate on X and Y, mainly because it's too easy. That's the main thing I hear.
But like that, they say it's too easy. But wasn't that still the game where you could turn off the experience share if you don't want to use it?
Yes,
Yeah. So why the fudge are they complaining? Turn off experience share.
because it is still easy without it.
It's not really.
It is because Fairy type is busted in that game.
Okay. Well, great. Don't use fairy type.
It's a gift.
Exactly.
Fudging you.
I'm gay.
What things?
Huh?
But no, in
I
all
said,
seriousness,
but I'm gay. Are you expecting me to not use fairy type?
you expect me to not use Sylveon?
I heard that.
Okay. You can use your fairy type. You can use your fairy types. Just don't use your fairy type moves. Oh, but you're gay and you want to express yourself. Hold on.
Depends on the customer. In your case.
But
It's
for
on
its
the
time, X and Y was honestly a
Lovers used to give
masterpiece.
these.
Oh, I love
They
it.
were reunited.
Because it was
I got
the
a yellow
first
flower.
step for a new direction for the Pokemon franchise. This was
Look,
their
I'm
first
involved in
3D
things.
game. Because I hear a lot of
Dangerous
people
things.
complain about the 3D models then to now, and I'm like,
No, see,
this is their first step into 3D.
But also,
Like-
the 3DS only had like a certain amount of capabilities. I quite like how the 3D models work. I actually don't think like of so many things that the Pokemon games do really poorly. The 3D models, for the most part,
Hey,
aren't
Amago
bad.
reactor just
I'm
not
pausing
at
because of ads.
That's so they can reuse them with every new game.
Oh boy, don't get me started. No, I'm too late. I'm starting. So, see, that's fine. I get that, and I appreciate that they did it that way. They future-proofed it and all that sort of stuff. But then the thing that bugs the hell out of me is when they did Dexit, they explained it would be too much effort to make all the models to put into the game, or oh, there's not enough space on the Switch for all the fudging.
They did
You
that on the DS.
future-proofed all the models. And also, there's plenty of space on the Switch because you have other Switch games which are like so much bigger file sizes. Like,
There's Fortnite on the Switch. Like, come on.
it's like, look, there's a difference between admitting that, like, yeah, we've got an entirely new engine, or like we're doing all sorts of like we're remaking the move sets and we'd have to program new moves and level systems and like all sorts of stuff. Or like, there's a difference between saying they have a different vision for the game and they're trying to do different stuff and just making excuses like, oh, we'd have to remake the models, which they already made future-proofed, or oh, there's not enough space on the Switch, even though there were games that are literally larger than the fudging Pokemon games. Like, that's what bugs me. And what else bugs me is that you bet Pikachu's gonna be in every goddamn game.
No, Pikachu is not in one game.
Which game?
That's the craziest part. I'm pretty sure it's in black and white, the originals. That is the only game Pikachu is not in. The only Pokemon that has successfully been in every game, I'm pretty sure, is Magikarp.
No. Sorry. What do you mean Pikachu wasn't in black and white? Yes, it was. It
Black
was
and
a
White was
post
just
original
their
Black
regional
and White.
decks.
Yeah, it
Original
was,
Black and White was just their regional decks.
yeah, no, but it had like a post game like national dex, didn't it?
No, it was just. it was
Pokemon
just
Black and White didn't have a national dex,
No, that's why Black and White 2 introduces the national decks.
but then what the whole? Wait, so why the big like
Exactly.
angry like thing about Dex when Black and White didn't even have the national Dex in the first place? Like,
Everyone was
That
mad
was
about it not having the decks. That's why
Okay.
people didn't like
Everyone
that.
was. That's why it didn't sell well.
Right. So they did have that madness and it didn't sell well. And you know what Nintendo did? They were like, "We'll do it again."
It's for different reasons. This time's lazy. Last time was they were trying to get people to actually use new Pokemon when they played.
No, but see, that's fair. But you know what? They already did do that because they made the national deck something that you unlock post game, though. That's how it was beforehand. So people would still use the new Pokemon anyway.
At the time, though, this was also DS era, so that was also an argument of they were running out of space on these cartridges.
But
for DS era, they were.
But
They
then they
were
did
running
Black
out
and
of
White
space
2,
on the
and they had the
cartridges.
space. So
Yes, because they found out a way to get it to work after.
So why didn't they figure it out the first time?
Because they're dumb.
Right, and this is why Game Freak should stop making Pokemon games. Give it to someone else who knows what they're doing. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
This is why Nintendo shouldn't be the one deciding the prices of video games.
No, see, okay, I'm
across the market.
Aerith is freaking out.
Yeah, I would be too if I was
I
seeing
understand.
this.
No, as I was going to say, I'm willing to give Nintendo currently the benefit of the doubt because we don't know what their new games are going to be like. We don't know what sort of stuff they're putting in the games. We've seen teasers and stuff, but Nintendo has been very well known to hide things from their trailers and hide things from people until they actually play the game and realize just how much content's in there. They did that with Super Mario Odyssey. They did that with freaking Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. People didn't even know key mechanics of those games and like key features because they just didn't tell anyone. So yeah, I'm gonna wait and see just how much content is in their $80 US games before I start complaining they're too expensive for what's in them. Because we don't know what's in them.
To that I say, Baldur's Gate 3 was only 60 USD.
Yeah, and then you have that argument too, which is like, I do agree with you. Because Baldur's Gate had no microtransactions either. The difference is the devs were confident that the game was actually good.
They were confident the game would get failed, and they're right.
But also, they didn't have like pressure from like shareholders or like big people like dictating how they should make their games or anything. Whereas like Nintendo and like EA and Ubisoft and all that absolutely do.
Well, yes and no. So Nintendo isn't the one. Nintendo is basically just the platform that a lot of these games release on.
Well, yes, exactly.
All these games are basically made by different companies. Nintendo's just the one that claims ownership.
Right, but my point is,
there's your
we only are seeing like the $80 games or whatever, like US that advertise or whatever for the Nintendo first-party games currently. We don't know how much the third-party games are going to cost. So,
we have no idea for that at all yet.
Yeah, that's
There's
my
no
point.
way they're not also costing $80.
Oh no, they're
can
going
go
to, but that's because the other devs are going to see Nintendo getting away with it, so they're going to do it themselves.
Exactly, that's what I was going to say. The only reason that it's
Yes, let's go PG.
translate to different games is because AAA companies are going to say, oh, they're getting away with it, I'm going to get away with it.
And guess what? And this is my point where I'm saying like I'm gonna like reserve judgment for Nintendo because what's gonna then happen is if the Nintendo games are worth the money, then or like if they're actually like that value, obviously this is all copium, but like if they're actually worth that value and stuff, people are probably gonna be more okay with paying that money for Nintendo games going forward because they're gonna know the quality they expect. If other than companies just start following it because, oh, Nintendo's doing it so we can get away with it, and then their games are trash or not working or not worth it, people aren't gonna then buy their games as much. Having said that, that's absolutely not how it works. People are just gonna see the Nintendo label and buy them anyway because that's what they do, and my entire argument is invalid and I recognize this, but I can cope. I have cope here. Some enemies will occasionally bind your party members with unblockable attacks. Oh, great. Let me swap to a different character that doesn't exist right now. That's a great idea. I like that idea.
The dogs are, for some reason, insanely strong. I will never understand why those things are so strong.
They're bullet sponges. Like, they don't even do, like, massive damage. They're just fudging sponge. The sponges.
And it gets even more annoying when they're mixed with other enemies on top of it.
Mm-hmm. That's why I focus the other enemies first. But let's go, PG. 22 minutes and then you can play Final Fantasy. Oh my god. Your Final Fantasy will start at 9 o'clock. Wait, hold on. Where's the map?
That was the material.
No. I'm just trying to work out. Is this way the way? Yeah, okay, that way's the way I want to go. So let's go explore this way first. Yes. Your download's gonna be...
This is the way you want to go.
Wait, this is the way I want to go?
You're gonna basically do a loop.
Oh, okay.
So basically you're gonna go this way and it's gonna turn you back around.
Look, that's fine. I just want to explore, you know?
This specific part of the game is very linear. There's not much to do.
And that's why I see, okay, controversial take, I like linear games because I want to know where I'm going and not be super confused about what's what. See, you already know this because I had that whole rant about Dark Souls.
It depends
Yeah, Dark
on...
Souls is linear, that's why I like it.
To me, it depends on the, like, what part of the game. Like, if it's a major story-based part, oh, 100%. Make it, like, clean.
Oh, yeah.
But if it's, like, just, like, an intermission part, like, this game does it perfect.
No, from memory,
like, intermission parts, between big story sections, you're free to explore basically any of the map you've done it, or gone to. And go do side quests in there. Or you can just go to the main story.
Yeah, see, like, I think, I'm very much the same. If you, like, have, like, a big world and you can go wherever you want in the world, I want, like, I don't want missions to be open-ended. I want missions to be linear and exploration to be open-ended. That's how I like my games.
Oh, for sure.
Wait, I have cure. I can cure myself.
All good. I won't give up. No holding back.
I tried to dodge, and I realized I probably should have blocked.
Anytime now. Enough.
Did I counter him?
Yeah.
You can counter?
If you swap to the Punisher mode as you get hit, it will do it.
But I was already in Punisher mode, I just blocked him instead.
No, you swap as you got hit.
No, I was already in Punisher. I was
pretty sure you did.
I was already in Punisher, what? Guys, I'm mobile. Did you know that?
But the rooftops look clear.
But the rooftops look clear.
Foxes.
Oh, I thought you said foxes, and I was like, there's a fox.
I like foxes.
What does the fox say? I'm sorry.
Grenades?
Yeah, I picked up grenades earlier.
You just picked up some.
Yeah, I know. I picked up some earlier too.
Genuinely enough, though, grenades are really fun to use.
I don't even know how to use them.
Like this.
But
it's an item to use, but you can only use it in
combat. That makes sense.
It's all or nothing now.
I obtained an iron bangle. I should probably equip some of these.
Yes.
Oh. Found the weapons.
Now, yeah.
That's better. Whoops. And then this is better. Wait. This has zero. Oh, it increases strength. It increases strength though.
So the accessories will almost never give stats, but they will give like bonuses.
Deadly dodge. Let's go.
I don't remember what deadly dodge does.
Okay, let's see. Let's knock our head. Oh my god, it does look like we're sort of bumping our head. It's just a hair, but like it kind of looks like it.
I just hear it. It doesn't even look like it that much, but I just hear it.
Oops.
Oh, the shield.
Ah, the shields will be fine.
Let's do this. Enough.
See, easy peasy.
Let's go.
I played way too much Assassin's Creed. I keep wanting to press like the button for the Animus Pulse or use Eagle Vision just so I can see what loot's around me.
Not bad.
Also,
That's fair.
This is a side note. I mean, everything I say is a side note. I hate games that like force you to use a button to search for loot in your nearby area. Just tell me when I'm close that there's loot nearby. I don't want to have to press a button for that. Just give me a fudging UI, like fudging.
To me, it depends on the context of it. Like, if it's just a every so often thing, or like just for collectibles.
So okay, for a collectible, that bugs me even more because I don't want to miss something that's important like a collectible, and if I have to scan it, you know I'll be scanning literally like every 5 steps to make sure I don't miss it. Because otherwise, how am I going to know the collectible's there? I just want to be walking past. I just want to have the ability to walk past something and see that there's loot for me to pick up. I don't want to have to press a button.
I do see that. It mainly depends on the context and how they execute it. Most games just don't execute it well.
No Ubisoft games, so that's for certain.
Because that's their system. They're the
And
ones
it's dumb!
who started it.
And it's stupid! Like, I like this game because if there's loot around, you'll see it. There'll be a big beam of light, or there'll be very easily, obviously, marked boxes. Like, you'll know there's loot because the game shows you, hey, that's loot, you can pick it up. I don't have to scan for it, I can see.
Yeah, like, the materia is a colored beam.
Yeah, exactly. And the chests
are yellow.
Yeah,
The most obvious color to see.
Imagine if you had to find materia in this game, but there was no beam of light and they didn't glow. It was just like a brown shaped like ball on the ground, and you had to like find it by pressing the scan button. I'd be pressing it now. I'd be pressing it now.
The
I'd press it again now. Oh, I hate the dowsing machine too for the exact same reason.
It depends which version of it, because they've changed the version so many times.
And I hate all of them.
I like the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire.
That was the best version of it, in my opinion, but I still do not like it.
The Baldur's Gate search is the best version of it.
The Baldur's Gate search is good because you can just hold down a button and it will lock it, like auto lock it as being constantly on, right?
No, so with controller and Baldur's Gate, if you hold in the A button, it scans an entire circle around you, then gives a list of every item, then you can just go through the list and click on everything and it auto walks you to it and picks it up.
That's so different from the PC version. Yeah, that's so different from the PC version. On PC...
Yeah, no, the controller version's peak. It's why I play with a controller.
No, that's so fair. I mean, look, I don't think it's necessary for the PC version because the PC version still does a good job of showing you where items are, and like you can generally tell if you've got like loot canisters or crates. But also you can just hold down a button, it'll just show you everything nearby. You don't have to like pulse it and like show up on the screen for like 2 seconds and you have to pulse it again when you move somewhere else because it has a certain radius and doesn't just show you everything. Like, that's why I
certain radius is where it goes too far.
Oh, yeah.
If you have a small radius,
you have to do it every 5 seconds.
Just make it as far as you can see.
Yeah. And don't make it disappear, make it stay on the screen.
I love this entire section because Cloud just keeps that flower this entire
I love that.
It's such a nice little detail.
I mean, what's he gonna do? Get rid of the flower that the pretty girl gave him? Hi, Rinsky, how are you?
More reasons I like it, but I don't remember. I don't know.
Oh, the Disciple of the Hand job. Right, yes. That one. So Retsky, here's the thing. You missed the entire fudging, like, thing. We had, like, interviews for them. It was a great time.
They will be getting clipped.
I'm a contracted employee now.
I get paid $0 and 0 cents.
Well, actually, I'm sorry. Hold on. We can't legally say that you get paid that because we're not giving you anything. So we can't really call it a payment.
I'm getting paid -$1, -cents.
Well, no, I'm
paying you.
Well, we can't legally say you're paying me because you're not. I'm providing you no services.
So it's indentured servitude.
There's no indentures. You chose this.
Get ready.
Not technically. Mine's a gift sub right now.
Oh my god, Retsky, you've done it.
Oh my god, Retsky has a video greeting.
Retsky, what are you choosing?
Need a light. Here we go.
I rejected your submission because it was not appropriate for stream. Also, what the hell is it with this guy having so much health? Oh my god, I'm almost dead.
It's a mini boss.
I realize this, yes.
This fight is
Look
dumb
like Liza P.
because he also has a shield. Honestly, if I were you, I'd do counters.
Yes, the counters I totally know how to do.
Let's do this.
Pretty sure it's guard as he attacks your
I
counter.
see. Anytime.
Yeah, see,
Like
you
that.
don't have to swap at all. You could just be in the thing.
I think swapping also does it, but I know you weren't guard.
Le'Veon gets to pick. Oh no.
No way.
Oh my.
Not looking good.
Hey, what the
Excuse
fudge?
me, I get to pick? What?
You gave him
You're
car
putting
advice?
too much faith in me, Redsky.
You gave Le'Veon car advice?
Yes, a while back we were talking about that I
Let's
gave
finish
up
this.
some money on stream.
Calling
I don't remember any of this.
This is a couple of months ago.
No illegal thing, Peachy!
It was all
Peachy, I failed already. It's
What
too
is
late.
illegal?
This!
I feel like-
all of this!
No, this section is all self-defense.
No, it's not. We're wanted, and they're
Yes.
coming at us with the full forcible law. They have the authority to do this.
Yes, but also a cap.
Hey, but that doesn't make it any less illegal, though.
You're running from the police.
Yeah, Cloud. See, this is resistant arrest. It's
The police are an occupying force.
But again, that doesn't make it any less
No,
illegal.
technically,
it's
technically-
moral, and I agree with it, but it's illegal. You know,
Technically, you haven't done anything illegal because you're not in control, Cloud.
No need to.
we
assume.
literally blew up
Sure he's
every
fine.
actor.
You saw him in
I'm
We
saying
did- we
right
didn't-
now. Since
Okay, yeah,
PC claimed it.
True, true. This
You
is
haven't been in
true.
control of Cloud.
I haven't done
He's a
anything.
keeper?
I got 4 more minutes to not do anything illegal.
Let's hope this cutscene stays for me.
Or at the end of the cutscene, there's no one to fight. Oh no, there's definitely fighting in this cutscene. At the end of it, I mean.
You had me worried for a minute. What the hell you been up to, huh?
Killing people, breaking the law.
Love Barrett.
To run around. That's
I
why.
don't.
Had to
And I
travel
feel
back
bad
to
for
the
that.
station somehow.
Nicely done.
Well,
So, okay.
argue with results, huh?
No spoilers for people in chat who
Barrett
don't know
gets
this
better
game.
with time.
And also because I've forgotten. But Jesse, Wedge, and Biggs have big, they have big,
What?
oh, what's the word?
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to say
rogues.
because I
Yes,
know a
Redsky.
lot more than
yes,
you probably
yes,
do.
that, Redsky. Yes,
They were
that.
invisible.
They have big, what's the word for when someone is disposable? They have big disposable energy.
Grab me.
Red shirt
Ah.
syndrome.
Weapon,
Epic
maybe?
balls.
That, okay.
More like a panic-induced
Don't worry
hallucination.
about it.
No, I didn't even hear what you said.
Never
You
mind.
don't worry about
Don't worry
it.
about
Forget I
it.
said
That's the 3rd time you told me I was right. 3 strikes, Sid! You're fired! No, I'm kidding. I'm not
Fire
fired. Please
people
don't
on
leave.
their
This is
first
my first
day.
warning. I will take this up with WorkSafe.
A lot of people here.
Fudge. That's fair.
I'm taking this up with HR, aka Akai.
Oh, true. Okay. Didn't think that one
That guy
through.
said I
They're wearing red? Oh my god, you're so right. Wait, is that Wedge or Biggs
I mean,
with the
you can-
bandana?
Biggs.
Yeah, Biggs is red, so he's dead. Wedge is also
Biggs
wearing
is the
red, I
not
think.
big one. Wedge is the.
Yeah, look, that bugs me too. Oh my god, he's also wearing red.
Yes.
Ugh, so cramped.
I wore red once.
So cramped.
Trying to work here.
Jesse is also wearing red.
Ah, shoot, they're all wearing red!
Just called in sick.
I don't remember. Is Cloud wearing red?
No, Cloud isn't, and Barrett isn't.
Even after what we saw at the station and all over Sector 8,
Why
I'm a
don't you learn to
soldier.
take a hint, buddy?
Barrett does
my
somewhere.
hands are still shaking.
You get used to it.
I can't remember where, but I
Something to
think
look
he
forward
does.
to.
Nah.
Unless I'm just thinking of material I use on Barrett.
Dude, look, I'll show you. Never mind, he's not in our party.
He's not in your party.
Does that mean Tifa's marked for death?
A little help, Cloud?
No, because it's
That's true.
Tifa.
Tifa does wear red.
No, she does. She got the bandana wrap, hand wrap things, or like her gloves, or like something around that area.
I can't stop thinking about it. The bomb I made
I
shouldn't
just
have
saw,
produced an
I just
explosion
saw
that
something.
big.
I'm gonna
It
stay
doesn't make
silent on
any
that one
sense.
because I don't know how
The
much you
explosion
know.
triggered a reaction with the
I
knock.
look, as I said, I played the
Uh,
whole game before, but I don't remember it. And also,
That was my
for
first
people in
guess,
chat who
but
don't know, I don't
shouldn't
want
a
spoilers
reactor
for
have
them.
fail-safes to
It's a
prevent that
more
kind
of a
thing?
side character thing,
You
so I'm
mentioned invisible
like
enemies
debating
back
if
there,
you
right?
would even know it.
Probably not then.
No.
I didn't do all the side quests when I
I'm
first
just
played.
looking for excuses for something that was clearly
Not
my own
technically
fault.
side quest, but more side character.
Gotta own up to it if I'm
That-
gonna learn from this and move on. Thanks,
I'm not
Cloud.
gonna say anymore.
You're a good listener.
I love how Jesse just like opens up to us and is like, "Thanks, Cloud. You're really nice." And I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't say anything." Eva's gloves are red. Yeah, I knew it was something on her hands.
What kind of
That guy's got a red tie. He's gonna die.
Is to bomb a reactor.
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
I forgot I was
Really?
crafting.
Aren't they the
Oh,
terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there
let
nothing
me
you
go
won't
start
do?
that back up.
Hey, quit talking out your
Seen no
ass.
red.
Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Oh, I
He
guess
has
he's got the
tattoo,
tattoo.
that's
Yeah.
And he
But
has a
he's-
little wristband.
But he's
that's more
not
of a
wearing the
maroon.
tattoo.
He has a wristband that's more
Law-abiding concern.
Yeah, but it's not red.
Law-abiding.
maroon is a red.
Really?
Yeah, but like that's not really like the red we're looking for, you know?
Don't antagonize him.
In my humble opinion, that explosion was a message.
Also, I want to point
A
out they're
message
scared
to
of
the
him just
bastards
because he's
bleeding our planet
a large
dry.
man with a gun.
That's what I'm saying.
Think they got it?
That would scare me
Heard
as
it
well.
loud and clear?
I mean, look, to be fair, they wouldn't even have to be a large man to scare me. If they have a gun, that's good enough.
The large man is a bonus, I will
Work
admit.
together for peace.
Is it a
and
bonus or is
prosperity.
it just like extra
That
negative?
is how civilized
For me,
people
it's a
change the
bonus.
world.
Okay. Look at them clapping at him.
They're like absolutely terrified of this man.
Literally.
And he's not even like,
We all have to
he
follow
hasn't
our
showed
conscience,
any
don't we?
form of actual violence or anything. He's just speaking his mind.
He has a Gatling gun. And he just kicked the chair.
After they made him upset.
I think he made them upset.
I think
You
they
hear
also
that,
made
Sue?
him upset
Shinra creed
in,
my
in
ass.
tandem. I don't know the word.
In return?
It is almost 7 a.m.
Wow. Can't relate. It's 9 p.m.
I'm so
Let's get
tired.
this out of the way. Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
What am I being
How many times
initiated
do I have
for?
to tell you people, I'm not.
Such a thing as
Jesse,
finding too hard
please!
to get.
I love
So,
Jesse.
Here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar.
Wait, why are we just showing this on a train with a bunch of other people? Hold up.
300 meters above ground
This
level.
isn't like
Atop which
plans. This
stands
is
a
just a
shining beacon of
thing that's there.
civilization.
This
A
is
whole
already
system
there.
sustained by
Why
the
is it
natural
already
reactors,
there?
which
And why are we
provide
doing a
insatiable
freaking
access to the
like
public.
briefing in public?
Through an ID checkpoint shortly.
Because there's like 5 people
This
in this
here
train
is the
car.
train
3
And those are witnesses.
See, it'll take us
They're
around
easy to
3
kill.
of which are
Easy
3 of the which are people are you. One is passed
They
the
set up a
hell out
checkpoint here
on
to
the
scan the
chair.
IDs of all
And the other 3
passengers
ran
in
terrified.
and out. Date of birth,
Exactly.
residential status,
All the others are
criminal
like
history,
gone or on
all
the
that and
opposite
more
end
is
of the
automatically
car.
cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up. Don't worry. Our IDs are impeccable.
So that's just checking IDs. It's not even checking the weapons. Then why is it scanning it 3 times? You just needed a one time scan for ID. One time.
Won't be long till we reach the bottom. Relax.
I'm not relaxed. I'm panicking.
Take a good look. It's because of that great
That
big
sounds
pizza in the sky.
Oh my
that
god,
people
pizza.
down there gotta struggle to survive. Shinra sucks up Mako while the soil turns to dust. The air fills with smog and the flowers die.
But the flowers aren't all dying. Look at mine. It's pretty.
That's what's always
That's a
worked for
nipple
me.
piercing, we all know it.
Sorry, what?
If you
Don't
only
worry
offer
about it.
yourself. But the folks
I
that
cannot believe
don't
this
have
right
the
now.
luxury of choice, you know.
this train, I suppose. There's only one way it can go.
Is that meant to be like a really deep message? Hey, I complete. Wait, that was chapter 2?
Yes.
Jeez.
Chapter 1 was the actual blowing
No,
up
I
of
know.
the
I'm just
reactor.
like
Chapter
surprised
2.
that like they're broken
The
up.
first like
chapters
3
so quick.
chapters are kind of short.
Yeah,
but
that's
every
what I'm surprised
other
about.
chapter's really long.
And that's why I'm surprised, because I know the chapters in this game are long. So I was like, wait, I don't remember the first 2 being so quick. Also, wait, where is she? That girl who had like there was a girl who jumped out of the train that had like main character energy, just because she wasn't wearing
That's 'cause she
generic
is.
clothes.
She was probably Yuffie, the main character of the side story.
Members lost 0.
Why would you just loudly proclaim you detonated the bomb?
Because you're in the slums.
Lower your voices, huh?
Nah, I agree with Barrett.
That too. I agree with Barrett though. You are in the slums, but also.
Just be ready for the next mission, all
Are
right?
you expecting his head to explode? Who, Barrett's? Guys! Also, hey Peachy, I did it. No illegal things. Proud me, we've gone 10 minutes without doing a single illegal thing. That's crazy. That's crazy.
You think so, but wait too much
Technically,
back later.
technically, you had forged IDs.
No, but I didn't do that. That was done before me.
Utilization of a forged ID is illegal.
I didn't intend to utilize it.
You 100% intended to utilize it. I don't know what you mean.
But also, there's no confirmation that they were forged. She just said our IDs are impeccable. That doesn't mean they were forged IDs. It just means that that our IDs just are not like.
They were Shinra employee IDs.
Can't a bitch have a job? Sorry, I shouldn't have swear.
No, you're fine to swear. You're fine to swear. There are just like those 2 words that aren't fine. Anyway, yeah, if there were Shinra IDs, then I guess, whoops. I guess I'm stuffed.
You physically could not take the train up there to begin with if they weren't like Shinra IDs.
But you see, did I swear? No.
No, I did.
Picking my head, Rusky.
I try not to swear.
Wow, I can't believe you have to try.
Yes, I'm a sailor.
And that's a lie, Leafeon. You don't sail, actually.
How do you know that?
Okay. Leafeon, do you sail?
I don't know. You tell me.
That's a no.
How do you feel about cruising?
That's what I heard.
Cruises are so much fun.
I cruise in my car.
That's not sailing.
I've never seen anything like it before.
I
The
sail
queer
down the
community
road
has a
in my
different
car.
definition for cruising. The LGBTQ community has a different definition for cruising.
Mako is the lifeblood of
What's
the
the
planet.
definition? Actually, maybe if it's not okay to say on
Yeah, I'm
stream,
gonna-
don't say it on stream.
Don't worry about it.
Oh no. That's 5 times now!
I mean, look at all that steel work. You trying to tell me that's not progress?
I kinda also want to know, but I feel like I'll traumatize myself by knowing. Oh my god!
What the? You okay?
Oh wait, he
buddy?
hallucinated. Cool. That's fun.
Mako junkie.
You're
huh?
just going crazy, AJ.
Yep. You know.
I'm gonna go get in bed. Have a good night, all.
See you, Sid. Thank you for joining. Go get some sleep.
I'm sorry for all that I have done to the stream.
No. You've been great. Thank you for being here.
Alright.
And then there was one.
Comes soon enough. I can barely tell my skin.
So I don't exist. Got it.
Warning.
No, you are the one.
Fiends and
I'm saying there's one
okay,
guest.
my black,
Caution.
my
Check
blacksmithing
it
is now at
Not my problem.
71. Okay. I wasn't expecting to get there already.
That takes so long.
Public security should know.
Excuse
The
me,
60 to 70
due to
chunk
an
is
emergency,
so bad.
entry into this
Yeah, it
area
would be.
is prohibited.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
You called that a warning?
Ah!
No, sir.
Oh my god, I kind of love that interaction a lot.
I love games that have tiny interactions like this.
That's so like the character, you know. Sector 7 slums.
I love
I
this
remember
specific
area.
theme as well.
Like, theme is in, like, visual theme, or do you mean, like, music theme?
Music theme.
Okay. I turned the music down.
That's fair. Especially during that first section.
Yeah, it was
it's
so
very
loud. Nope. Oh, I didn't even turn it down that much.
No, you turned down the music volume. Or, no, you turned up the music volume, but then turned down the master.
No, I just turned down the
Sure.
master volume. I can't even explore behind me.
What the? That's where I work. No freaking way.
Wait, that's where you work? Why do you live in the slums if you're, like, part of the corporate greed?
What do you know?
Because they're still poor.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Oh my god, Tifa's waving at us. Let's completely ignore it. The game's not gonna let me ignore her.
You're in a story section.
She's wearing so much red. Her eyes are red. She is red. Plot twist, she dies in rebirth. Wait, I'm not Dad. Oh.
That's Dad.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I've been helping Tifa.
Oh, you did you? Well, well.
You made it. Where'd you get that? I can't remember the last time I saw a real one.
No, some random girl gave it to me. Wow, he's re-gifting?
How sweet. When did you
No,
get
I
so
lost
thoughtful?
it!
Ah! Change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
I need to talk to Barrett. I want to get paid.
Daddy, the Mako
Eggs and
place blew up.
chips.
Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Don't you worry about all that silliness. Daddy's here and he's not going anywhere tonight.
Oh, he's gone somewhere. He's gonna die.
Off and let's get you to bed, huh?
I mean,
Yeah, your money. Ask Tifa. She takes
no, it's so fair, Peachy. The greedy corporations, why would they pay their workers? That's silly.
Exactly.
Hey! The hell you think you're
Oh
doing
my god, buddy!
daughter like that?
I
Daddy says never talk.
literally did nothing.
That's right, honey. I do say that. What a good.
He is a
girl you
very
are remembering
overprotective
Daddy's
dad.
lesson.
No, look, fair, but like,
You know
oh
what
my
else
god.
good girls do? They go to
No,
bed
I
on
agree.
time.
That's a bit much, but still.
There's a reason I
That
don't
is
like
what they
Barrett.
want to make
I
his
wanna
character
talk
to
some more,
be.
Daddy.
All right, but just this once.
So then, what can I get you?
A soda.
I'm still
Why'd I call it a soda? We don't call it soda here.
Right.
A number 3 with large fries.
About that.
I don't know what the number 3 is. I'm just
Number 5.
Outside.
5 number 5s. 73 number 72s.
Daddy, did the people who died all return to the planet?
Of course.
I think after this little cutscene conversation thing, I'm gonna call it a stream.
Before we get on to money, there's an empty apartment in a place just down the road. It's nothing fancy, but I was thinking you could stay there.
Now
for
here's
now.
the question: do you think
The
you're still going to
landlady's a
keep
big fan of
playing,
the
or
cause, so
you
are
don't
you
even have to
done
pay
with
rent.
Final
Sound
Fantasy
good?
VII?
Nope,
does.
I am enjoying this.
Thanks.
Is this going to go
Follow
on
me
the
then.
weekly stream schedule?
How
Yeah,
is
I don't
it?
know if it's gonna like
Always.
be a weekly thing or if it's gonna be like
Sorry
several
for
days
dragging
thing.
you into
Whenever you're feeling it.
It was
Yeah,
wrong of
but
me.
it's going on the schedule, yeah, and it's replacing
Promise
15.
I won't.
Dangerous part of the job. Don't worry about me.
No, fair enough.
I'll try.
As I said, I've played the game before and I enjoyed the game. Like I'm happy playing it again.
mean,
like I know I
You
like the
could
game.
just, I mean, you could just
So,
do
you
Final
make
Fantasy
nice with
weekends,
everyone?
basically.
Much as I could,
Fridays.
Yeah, but no. See, I
14.
definitely could, but the
Good.
problem is, A,
You
I'll still
highly
want to
worry.
play it during the week,
You're not
knowing me,
exactly a
and then
people
B,
person.
if I don't, what am I gonna play during the week?
No, that's fair. I just mean if you were trying to fit in other games.
Well, see, I would,
That's
but
what
I
you could
don't know if you've noticed, I've kind of like abandoned. the
No,
other
I've
games I was
noticed.
playing.
Shimmer Mountain.
I swear,
ah!
I look at the schedule sometimes. I'm like,
So,
wait, were you
it
playing
wasn't
another
that
game?
bad?
Did he already finish
It
that?
was.
No,
No.
no, he didn't.
right.
Leafeon, you'll
Like,
come
when
to
I
realize
see-
this is just how I work. I will focus on a game and like
And here we
prioritize
are.
that and do nothing
Good
but
old
that game for like a
Stargazer
good
Heights.
period, and then
You're
I'll
on the
just
second
drop
floor.
it. It's not great.
Like, let's see.
Room
I think you
201 here
finished
is where
that
I
one,
sleep.
actually.
Which
Don't
one?
have time
Which
for
one do you think I finished?
This bed we made.
Okay, that was short though, so yes, I did. That was like
Yeah.
a 5-hour story.
There was Dragon Age, which you dropped.
To be fair, I did do
You're
Dragon
planning to
Age
go back to
Origins in 2, and I am planning on returning to Inquisition. I'm just like, the reason I've stopped it for now is because other games popped up,
You
and I
played
got
a lot
super
in a
excited.
short time as well.
It wasn't
Like-
just a short time. Like, I played more of those games than I had. Like, I think I was playing for like 2 to 3 months of just that game, which is very impressive considering the longest I've ever stuck with a single game is 2 months, and that was when I first played Final Fantasy XIV.
I was gonna say the unless you're counting like in general, it would be 14.
Much
But
else,
yeah,
what with
no, I
seventh
get it.
heaven and all.
Yeah.
Not even time to decorate.
Oh my god, look, I'm getting an apartment.
Here's your room, 202. Don't worry, I already told the landlady about you.
You did?
Yeah, what the hell? What the hell, Tifa?
Yes? Oh, I mean, I told her I had a friend looking for a place to stay. Was that too much?
Wow, Tifa just assumed that we were gonna stay.
This?
That one's, know what? It's getting late. I'll introduce you tomorrow.
That one. We don't talk about that one, Cloud. You know what? I want to know.
What are you doing? You've never even met this person.
Wow.
Cloud
okay.
talks to himself.
Wow. I love how Cloud literally walks up to the door and he's like, "What are you doing?" Like, you know, you walked up to it. You knew exactly what you were doing.
He's talking to the player.
And he first sentence he talked to the player and he was like, "Wait, I mean, what? You've never even met this person. What? I am totally talking about myself."
If you want anything else, we can always get it.
I'm hoping I can finish these crafts
You guys owe me
before you
2,000,
end
remember?
stream.
You're not.
Because
I do.
I'm
And
almost
we'd love
finished.
to set
You're not
it
young,
up,
I'm
hoping
especially
this
since
gets me to
was
my
your first
70.
job for us, but
Also, she has materia in her gauntlet.
sorry.
Yeah, I
we
saw
spent
that.
the rest preparing for the mission.
She only had 500
That
gil.
really is it.
I got
But
ripped
not
off.
for long. I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
And you're sure about that?
Of course, as long as you help, that is.
Wait, why do I have to help to get paid for
And
what
I have
I've
to
already
pay you for
done?
that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so that'll be the price.
2,000.
With what you gave me, that leaves 1,500.
Congrats, Cloud. You can
You're
do
the
basic
best.
math.
I'll see you bright
He's
and
doing
early
better
at
than
the
most
bar,
people.
then. Thanks again for everything.
It's too real.
Sleep tight.
It's too real. I don't need that right now.
I love how his sword's basically kind of just magnetic.
I mean, yeah, can't you see the little, like, braces
They,
or
they
suspenders
solved
that
the
hold
whole
it? It's just,
back.
you know?
They solved the whole back sheath problem by just making it magnetic.
The way he jumped out of his bed there.
Yeah.
But also, like, that would have to be a fudging strong magnet, because that sword would be heavy.
I assume it's something with the specific outfit he's wearing or something.
Yeah. No,
Or
but my
something
point
with him
is it'd
being
be a strong
soldier.
magnet. But it would still be a strong magnet.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I assume
this
it's
is
some weird thing.
this is a good time to save the game. Home Sweet Slum. Nice.
2 hours and 6 minutes. You said the first 2 chapters were really short, and then you realized you were playing for 2 hours, so the first 2 chapters were still an hour apiece, basically.
Yeah, that's short. That's like so short. This is like what, a 50-hour game or something? This is a long game.
It depends if you're focusing purely story or also side content.
You know, we'll see how it is. We'll see.
There are some side content I would recommend doing.
No, so fair.
Others,
I mean, look,
I'm like, eh.
We'll see how it is. I'm just gonna play it by ear, see how we go. I do know again that I enjoyed this game, so I don't have a problem with playing it a lot. So yeah. Anyway.
See, and the good part about it is you knew you already enjoyed this game, so you know you're more likely to actually stick to it.
I wouldn't that it's me sticking
More
with a
like-
game.
I
me,
never
me
said
sti-
exact-
Me sticking with a game is not about whether I enjoy it. It's about whether something else comes along.
Like I said, more likely. I didn't say you were, just
But
more
I
likely.
don't know if it does make it more likely. It just means I'm least likely to hate it and drop it. But that's... I see your point.
You're
now,
less
'cause that's,
likely to do 15
yeah,
again.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna head out though. We're gonna find someone to raid. Leafeon, thank you for joining, and fudging Akai and Sid. I know you both have left, but thank you for being here as well. Thank you everyone in chat for hanging out and stopping by and just chilling or lurking or chatting or whatever the hell. I appreciate all of you for being here. I'm gonna really quickly, really quickly.
You talking about me?
Oh my God, Akai!
Yeah. You talking about me? Talking smack?
No, I was thanking you for your existence, actually.
Oh damn.
Yeah. What are you about to say about that, Kai? I appreciate you. You're a wonderful person and a good friend, and I like having you here.
Dad, you should stop your streamer from lying. Lying on Beyonce's internet is not a good
Wow! Okay, well, Beyonce's internet?
thing. Beyonce's internet?
What?
Wait, did AJ swear and I missed it?
No, I didn't.
No.
Damn it.
Kai, trust me.
Shit.
You can't miss me. You can't miss something that will never happen. It won't.
It's gonna happen.
So may I ask
It's
why you have the
gonna
no
happen.
swearing the channel point redeem then?
Scamming people.
You.
No one's redeemed it yet, but one day someone will. And it will be fudging funny.
So AJ, how much of the stream are you gonna clip?
A lot of it probably.
Look, I'm not gonna clip a lot of the stream because a lot of it is very hard to clip when clips are only like a minute long, and so you can't really
You know what
fit.
I mean?
No, I don't.
Like highlights and whatever to like post elsewhere.
Probably none of it because I don't have the time to go through and edit and get highlights and everything. Like I will put down stream markers for like particularly short, funny like moments that are like good for a clip, and I'll put those down and I'll like get those to post. But like I won't do. I don't have time to do
You mean
highlight
like
videos
the VC
anymore.
interviews?
Oh yeah, no, that's getting clipped. That whole thing's getting clipped. But like nothing else is because I don't have the time to do anything else. That's not to say it's not good content. It just means I don't have the time to go through and clip and highlight everything. Because I don't. Because I have a job. Okay. We are going to go say he's live. Thank you for being here. I'm going to leave the Discord now so I can do my stream outro thingamajiggy. So if you have any final words...
Finish it before stream ended. Let's go.
Illegal.
Well... Oh my God, we're saying hi to Meji. So for those of you who don't know, guys, Meji is the one who convinced me to get these games in the first place and to play them, and because he said I'd love them, and I do, so he was right. But he's gonna be so excited to hear that, like, we're gonna raid him, and then he's gonna be like, "Oh my God, you're actually playing it," and it's just gonna be great. It's gonna be a great moment. Trust me, it will work wonders. We're going to say hi to Meji. Meji, for those of you who don't know, is a fantastic Australian streamer friend of ours. He plays a lot of Elder Scrolls and Skyrim specifically, but he also really loves Final Fantasy, and he also plays Fallout. Like, he's a big Bethesda person, but he does other things and like a variety of other stuff more these days as well. Etc. Shout out. Go say hi to Meji. If you guys aren't in the Discord already for these shenanigans, then look, fair. But there's a link there too. I'm pointing the wrong location. Anyway, that doesn't even show up on the side screen anyway. Send Meji love and support. I realized I never actually left the Discord because you guys told me not to. Go say hi to Meji.
Excellent.
Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate you for being here. And I'll catch you on another time zone, another stream. Probably tomorrow for more of this, maybe? Question mark. We'll see. We'll see.
Depends how you're feeling.
Maybe some split fiction. I don't know.
Okay, I thought you were waiting for your computer upgrade for that.
Well, I mean, I can still play it without streaming.
Look, you let me know what you're gonna do, and I'll play it with you because you know I will. But just let me know.
You kind of have to wait for me anyway.
Yeah, that's my point. Okay.
No.
Have yourselves a good time. So everyone, thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. Go have yourselves a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Okay, take care. Have fun. Goodbye. Don't die. Or I'll cry, and I'll blame it on the Kai and Leafeon because they're here.
Shut up!
No. Bye.
Bye.